What is going on, everybody, and welcome back to another episode of BiteStream. We've got some great news for you this week. We are announcing the BiteMe Game Awards. Think Oscars, but for games, and it's actually cool for once, although we will not
Even better.
Maybe I will slap Thomas. You'll have to see live on the stream. We'll talk about it later. What else is happening? Asmongold got cancelled, and as part of that, his publisher also took a hit. I don't know. I just want to talk about it because we also got cancelled with our latest video. I think it's interesting. Anything else that has happened in the past 2 weeks? Because we actually didn't do last week's stream because nothing happened back then.
Yeah, first of all, of course, Steam Next Fest is happening, and some first stats are in, which is always fun to see. And aside from that, well, Unity released Unity 6 LDS 2 days ago, or 3 days ago. I think 3 days, because yesterday I knew it was 2 days.
What is
3
time?
days. I am keeping track, even though it's early. And then some other smaller topics we'll be covering, so do make sure to stick around for them.
Yeah, I guess let's jump into the thing that most of our viewers are kind of hyped for, even more than I expected, honestly. And that is the BiteMe Game Awards. Let me pull it up on my computer as well. Basically, we always try to kind of, should I say, no, we're not going to say be better than the other game devs, but like, I try to stand out a little bit and not just make devlogs. And one of the ways we do that is we do our event coverage, for example. There's not many, there's no game dev YouTubers, honestly, who go to events like DevCon and Gamescom and talk about it. And we're like, screw it, I want to host my own award show. I've been listening a bit too much to the Fear End podcast with Cutie Cinderella, who hosts the Streamer Awards, and I was like, it would actually be kind of cool if we could do that ourselves, celebrate our community, and just hold a little award show.
Yeah, and the thing is, the reason I like it is mostly because there is a Game Award show. It's a week earlier than ours, by the way. Mm-hmm. But there are no indies, basically, in it. Like last year, was it not Dave the Diver who won?
Yeah, that wasn't the big Game Award show. They actually ended up replacing it with Cocoon, but Cocoon is still like...
I mean, okay, but I didn't even hear about that one. Everyone remembers, I think, Dave the Diver winning.
Yeah, because Dave the Diver got removed.
Yeah, so it's a bit... We want to keep it more indie. We want to keep it more to our community. And yeah, celebrate what you guys do, because most of you are actual indies.
Yeah, I think NullX, you already hit the hammer on the nail. We just wanted an excuse to wear our suits as well, so we will be wearing the suits on stream. That's honestly,
both of us will.
We decided we were gonna wear the suit on stream for the special event before we even were going to make this thing a thing. I guess we have a lot of questions. I'm gonna take a look at chat and make some notes, and then we'll cover all of them in one go. But maybe can you go through it as well?
Yeah, sure.
Because I made the website, but I wanna.
Yeah.
Know... I'll also. It's the pinned link, by the way, if you're watching this on...
or just bitemegameawards.com.
Oh, maybe we should make... I'm gonna make a command for it in the meantime whilst you go over it.
Okay, in the meantime, I'll go over the categories. So the first one is the biggest blast. It's basically just, hey, what is the game that has the most fun factor? What kept you hooked? What is the great gameplay? We always show the eligibility. For almost all of them, it's the same, namely released between November 20th, 2023 and November 20th, 2024.
Yeah. With release, I'll already cover this out of the way. Yeah. You can have released in early access. It's just about you press the big green release button on Steam.
It is available for the masses.
Yeah, as long as a lot of people can start.
Yeah. So if you want to submit for a category, you can just do so. You're going to do submit, you go to the Google form. You can submit for as many categories as you want.
Yeah.
And we will basically pick nominations from all your entries. Those will come live on the site. And then for the audience awards, people can vote. And for the other awards, an internal BiteMe team, as well as some people from the industry, will be voting on what they think is best.
We got a suggestion from someone, can we make a category for the best game developed by a YouTuber game dev called Thomas? But I don't think that's...
It's a very niche one. Maybe next year.
We have 3 games then.
I mean, how many? We haven't decided yet on how many nominations we do. What if we do 3 nominations? The category is filled.
Yeah, probably 3 or 4.
Yeah. So next up is the work of art category. So games that make you wish I could do that from a visual perspective with stunning graphics, is how Marnik described it. But it's basically, you see it and you think, holy crap.
This looks good.
Yeah. So other one is UX Marks the Spot. It's brought to you by Rife. It's one of our longer term sponsors. It's basically, UI and UX, what was the thing that stands out? If this was a normal Game Awards, you would think maybe things like a Persona or something, because they have like very outspoken UI.
Yeah.
If probably there is someone in the community who has a great UI, this is your time to shine.
Yeah, because we've definitely done playthroughs or like demo games, and it was like, damn, this looks really good. There's like some difficult stuff that people do with UI to really make it look good.
Yep. Then the other one is niche but neat. So basically, you have a great game, but will anyone even want to play it because you targeted such a specific niche market?
Another name that we had for this category was like the unmarketable game. So if you're making a game and like you like realistically like 4 people are gonna play it, like this is the game where we kind of want to make fun of you, but also kind of just want to talk about it.
Then lights, camera, action is basically the best trailer from what I understand. Yeah. Which is basically, you can submit your trailers, we watch them. Marnix loves his trailer roast videos. Well, here we will see which one of you can actually make the best one. Next up is mechanic magic. So basically, you have to, if you design a great mechanic in your game, this is the thing you submit. So it is basically focused on, hey, this gameplay mechanic is really standing out in some way. And then better to get it. Wow, words.
Better together.
Better together. It is also brought to you by one of our longer-term sponsors. Planetary Processing is just the best online game. Well, multiplayer game is what I should say. Sorry. It can be epic PvP, just farming. It doesn't matter as long as it's with your friends or with other people, so you can have some fun. Then Let It Cook. That is basically
the upcoming award.
Yeah, the upcoming award. So if you haven't released yet, it's completely fine. You can still participate in the BiteMe Games Awards. You just participate in the Let It Cook award. Mom, Get the Camera. This is basically, the devlog series of the year in our opinion.
Yeah, this was one where I wasn't really certain.
Yeah,
but I was like, at this point I do know a lot of our audience at least has tried making devlogs. We do always talk about like, devlogs are bad for marketing, but a lot of developers are still like, hey, I want to try my hand at it. And some of it is just a guy opening OBS and clicking the record button.
Yeah, and some people try really
Hello everybody,
hard.
today I'm going to talk about my code that I wrote for my game, and everyone's asleep. But some people also do really well. And I kind of want to still acknowledge it a bit. It's like, is it perfect to do a devlog? No, but it's definitely something that is part of the game dev community, especially like YouTube game dev scene. So it's kind of something that we also...
Yeah, I mean, we also started... not started maybe, but we really early on did
We also
devlogs.
still... We even do devlogs as well. Like, for example, for Unicycle Pizza Time. Even though we knew, hey, this is not going to be good marketing-wise. This one.
Then Diamond in the Rough. This is basically for the people who do not have a Steam page yet, but basically on other platforms like Itch, Crazy Games, whatever, they release there, and they are maybe small, but they can become a good game.
Mm-hmm. The thing that I had here, I'm gonna just give you guys some ideas. This is not a commitment, but for example, like this is kind of the award because we have a lot of our community in like South America, Southeast Asia, things like that, and $100 for a Steam page, it can be expensive. And I didn't want to like basically make this an elitist award show where only people from like rich countries could participate where they spent $100 on Steam. So an idea I had here was you have your H.io prototype or whatever, and then it depends on sponsors and things like that, but it was something that I was considering, probably not right now with only 2 sponsors or like the current amount of funding, is like whoever wins the Diamond in the Rough award, we give them like $300 or a bit more, I think, for like a Steam credit, and then also for like them to get like good capsule art or whatever, to like kind of get them kickstarted on Steam as well, where we are like, hey, this is something with a lot of potential, but I understand that economics don't always make sense, but I really want to see this happen.
Yeah, so basically, to be fully transparent, what are the prizes? We're not sure yet. You get a cool PNG for sure.
Yeah.
But there might be actual prizes. We're still working things out with sponsors to see how we can do this, basically.
Yeah, I'm also considering like seeing if we can get some trophies, but the logistics of shipping that to like Argentina.
How about we give them an FBX that they can
3D
that
printer.
they can 3D print if they have a 3D printer.
3D print your own trophy,
Yeah. And then last but definitely not least is the Audience Award. There's no submit button, by the way.
Yeah, that's because any game...
Oh yeah, I forgot. Yeah, any game you submit can...
is automatically
it's
included.
automatically in the Audience Award, yeah. And then yeah, the 2 sponsors at this moment, we're still looking for some more because who would have thought running something like this is going to take a lot of time, energy, and if we want to do good prizes, money. So yeah.
I mean, good prizes. The prizes, guys, don't get...
Is the friends we made along the way.
No,
Oh.
that's not it. Wait, you're getting just basically... We're doing this for the love of the game and for the fun.
Yeah.
Wait, I'm looking at... give me a second, Thomas.
Take your time.
You're basically getting a very fancy PNG. Was it these guys that had it?
Yeah.
There was like a game.
I mean,
had
we
like
can still explain it. Basically, on Steam, you have a thing where like awards or prizes you won, and then you can just add our PNG, and it looks like you actually won something of value. Is I think the best way you can say it.
Yeah, so you get that.
All right, so let's maybe go to the FAQ of it.
Yeah.
Okay. While Merix is working on the prizes, I'll go through the rest of it. So when will the nominees be announced? Expect it to be announced early December. So we're like, it's basically in 2 months exactly now that I think about it.
Yeah, that was not planned, honestly.
No, in like a bit over a month, the final nominations and voting will be announced, and then we have some time left. How will the games be judged? So basically, it's a mix of audience voting, the audience award, obviously, internal BiteMe judging. Of course, we will have a say in it. And then we have external people who will do it in certain domains. So people from the industry who actually know what they're talking about will also give their opinions. We will also share more information that how we judge exactly and probably who is in the the jury, sorry, early December as well.
Yeah.
Can you nominate all our games? Well, kinda, plus...
The thing here is, it was kind of like, we say like a BiteMe Game Awards, but how do you validate someone is a BiteMe Game viewer? Like some people, they watch like a few videos of ours, but aren't like super hardcore.
Completely
some people
fine.
are like Patreons and they would die for us. And it's like, yeah, I'm not gonna ask for like proof. Like there's like, I did add a checkbox that is like,
yeah,
if you want to submit, just be like, I don't hate the guts out of it, and I do know who BiteMe Games is.
Yeah, so that's basically it. So can you submit other games? Sure, but let's just try to keep it fun. We're doing it in the spirit of like
if we do notice like something doesn't make sense, something doesn't add up, yeah, I'm gonna get rid of those games. Like if okay, we talked about this right before stream. Baldur's Gate 3 can't submit because they released before the period.
But if they would,
we're just getting rid of them.
You make it sound very dramatic. We're getting rid of them. This exit. Can I submit the games same game multiple times? Yeah. As long as you meet the category requirements, you can submit for every category. Mm-hmm. Can you submit adult-only games? Yeah, no problem. Just make sure that there is something we can show on stream.
I don't mind the fact that it's adult-only, but we do need to have a stream that is still rated for everyone.
Yeah. So if you submit something that is so out there crazy, you will probably not be nominated unless there is something safe for work that we can show. Because in the end, we want to be able to stream it.
Yeah.
Will I need to submit Steam keys? If you get nominated, we will reach out to you to ask for a limit number, like 1 to 3 keys, so we can try it out and give like full details. Once again, expect more info about this from
I will pinky promise we will not sell your Steam keys.
Yeah.
That would be a good way to get the prize money though. Everyone sends like 4 keys and then we sell them on G2A.
Yeah, and then that is the pool.
That is the prize money pool. Winner takes all.
When does the submissions period end? In exactly 1 month. So 20th of November, 12 a.m. UTC.
Did I put a time there even? Damn.
Yeah. I mean, this is official. This is
very official.
We're gonna wear a suit. Of course, it's gonna be serious.
Yeah.
If you have other questions, just hop into the Discord server. !Discord if you don't
we
join
have
the server yet.
Dedicated channel for the BiteMe Games Awards. If you have any questions and things like that, you can ask them in there.
Yep. If you have other questions, then Discord server is the best way. And if you really, really hate Discord,
if you really want to be formal or something, send us an email.
So, you wanted to cover prices or?
No. I sent you a link on Discord.
Oh, okay.
So if you can pull that up.
Give me a second.
I think one thing, we are still very much uncertain exactly how the stream will go.
Yeah.
Because we're still looking like, this is not gonna be an event like things like the Streamer Awards is something where, hey, it's a physical event and there's a lot of people there. You have like the red carpet shows and things like that. We're just gonna be doing 2 of us by ourselves, basically.
Yeah, at least this year.
Yeah.
Just make sure it blows up, guys, and we do a physical event next year. Maybe.
Yeah, so I don't know exactly what we would do in terms of like, not just start stream immediately, but like, and the winner is, and then keep going from there. So yeah, basically, this is what we were talking about. I like how Among Us, if you're like funded by Outerslot, they give you like a gold coin that's like Among Us gave us money. I kind of want to do something like that for the BiteMe Game Awards, just to, put it on your Steam page and celebrate it. Yeah. Yeah, the thing is now, like, you could do interviews, but it's like, we're 2 people in a room at the end of the day. So then we would have to do like a video interview and then do like that interspersed, but it kind of feels like more meh. But yeah, next year we will be bigger in the actual Belgian Game Awards. I feel like this year we could even be...
That's the goal.
That's the goal. That's the reason why we started this event. We submitted our game, but they hate us too much, so they removed our game. Or like, they removed our submissions. And they didn't nominate us, of course. So now we're like, fuck it, we'll make our own.
Not nominating us, I completely understand. Like, honestly, I completely understand. Because Forge Industry ended.
Yeah, best game design.
And Forge Industry is not supposed to be nominated for best game design, in my opinion. Mm-hmm. What's not okay, on the other hand,
is that they just removed our studio entry.
Yeah.
So
we were on the site, they removed us, and then it's like, well, fuck you too. I guess that's the best way to say it. I'm sorry. There's a...
Yeah. One other thing that probably this year, that definitely is not going to happen this year, guaranteed, but maybe something for next year if we get some good numbers out of this, is hosting a Steam event.
Yeah.
Because I had a chat previously at Gamescom with one of the Steam team, and they were like, yeah, maybe we can do something for the community once you're, like, you have an actual thing. It's too late now, like, those things take like half a year to prepare for.
Yeah, like, we probably, if we started this earlier, we could have done it from like the get-go this year, maybe.
We also have no proof yet.
Yeah, exactly.
I think that's why I want to do this and get numbers so that next year we can make it even better and I can step to more sponsors. Like the sponsors we have now, it's because I've already worked with them and they kind of have the trust of, hey, whatever we give Marnix, he'll make it good.
Yeah, so basically, guys, it's really, really important that you guys show up in numbers. You tell your cat, your dog, your mom, your parents, doesn't matter, as many devices as you got, make them all watch the stream.
Oh yes, like, let's rent out the click farm in Pakistan.
Exactly.
Just to boost the numbers.
Exactly, that's what I want to hear. But basically, keep it on your calendar, 20th of December is when we do this. So keep that day free. You're not going,
or for if you're probably EU-based evening.
Yeah, it's probably gonna be around. If I would take a guess, 8 p.m.
8 p.m.
CET. Then
Isn't it on it yet? Did I write it down?
I don't think we set the exact stream date, but I assume it's gonna be 8 p.m. CET.
December 8 should. December 20th 8 p.m. should be it. It's not Christmas. Oh yeah, I just set the broadcast live at the end of December because we weren't like fully certain yet, but that's the goal.
It's probably going to be that date. We still need to go into talks for the venue. It's a very dramatic say to say, like, I'm going to ask my actual employer if we can use their office.
Bigger office, yeah.
But I mean, they will always say yes. It's just if something else is planned that day, we can't do it. That's it, like the only thing. So yeah.
When is the deadline of submitting our games? The 20th?
Of November.
12 p.m. a.m. UTC.
Yeah. And if you want to know more, just go to bitemegameawards.com.
Yeah.
And then you can see all the info. So, I mean, I think that's the big thing out of the way.
Yeah, I think so. And it's already 20 minutes has passed, apparently. So, let's keep going into... Oh, did we have any talking points, actually? What does chat want to see from the event?
Oh, yeah. What do you guys want to see from the event?
There's no Steam event this year, Jos AB, but it's something that we definitely can work towards next year. Because I guess, what do you want to see from the event? The idea was there, like, do we do like some in-between events, basically? Something Thomas had, for example, as an idea, but I don't know how feasible it is. It's like
we want
exclusive announcements where, like, if you have something that is actually quality, not just your shitty 2D platform, and you want to do like an announcement marketing push, then that would be something that probably we can have like a dedicated like almost summer game fest like thing of these are 3 like you have the upcoming award, but this is not the upcoming, this is more like the announcements even, where it's like the
Basically,
first time you do the press release. I think it could also help for like us, because we can step to a publisher, not a publisher, like a press, announce like with a press release for the BiteMe Games Awards, and include in that also these are like 3 games that had their world first exclusive right now, basically.
Yeah. So basically how I see it is, you know, the dramatic world premiere they always do with like events like this. This is basically what I would like to do, either in a separate category or like in between categories to like, do the flow in a bit. So I'm not sure how it's going to work exactly yet. We also need good submissions for that. So
the submissions is gonna. If we only get 2D platformers, I'm gonna kill myself live on stream.
No, you're not going to do that. We're just not going to do the part yet. So if you, for example, haven't announced your game yet and you actually think it's such high quality that it deserves to be world premiere live on stream, just shoot us a message and we can take a look and see if it works. And otherwise, we'll keep it invite only, like for people we know who are making good things.
Yeah,
we're not sure yet, but it's definitely something we're also playing with. There are like a couple of thoughts we have, but. I mean, it's the first time we do an event like this, so it's going to be an experience nonetheless.
Yeah, we've got
I mean,
cool
you don't have to be ready in time, Rohan. You just have to announce it. So make your Steam page go live, for example. You don't have to release your game.
No, not even. You can just have a trailer.
Yeah, just a trailer.
Do all of the games at Summer Game Fest have Steam pages when they announce? I feel like no. I feel like
actually, because that's true.
Because not everyone.
Because they do like world premiere. Here's Elder Scrolls 6.
Yeah.
So that's also
indeed.
true.
So you don't need to have for the announcement thing.
Only a trailer.
Only a trailer, basically.
Okay. I agree with that.
Or just like reach out, have a cool idea, because I don't know like how much time you get. It's like 60 seconds, 30 seconds, whatever.
Yeah. I mean,
don't worry, Justin Six, that all your games already have Steam pages and trailers. You can still submit to the awards and just win the award, and then you also get some visibility.
We're not getting a 2D platform. We're getting a 2D roguelite action platformer.
Oh.
So, on that positive note, how about we go to the next part?
Push the button.
Welcome to the weekly Steam Roundup.
Gaben. Welcome everybody to the
weekly Steam Roundup.
The weekly Steam Roundup.
Oh, fuck.
Stream.
No.
Right now we have one big topic. Steam Next Fest is taking place.
What is that?
So, we have talked enough about what is Steam Next Fest, I think. I think can we first pull up the Steam Next Fest page itself before we dive into the stats? To just give like a quick overview of how does it look. Because some things changed. We talked about like, it's going to be a more TikTok-like approach, where the first few days they were giving everyone random games and then looking at which games had the best interaction from people, and then kind of tailor the algorithm to people individually.
Is this right?
Yes.
Here we go.
But why is it?
I don't know why it's so big.
Are you logged in? I think you need to be logged in.
Oh, do I need to be?
Yeah, because that's the whole thing of how the queue works. Well, anyways, whilst Thomas is trying to become a competent person,
But I don't have my Steam on here.
You don't have Jesus Christ.
I have my actual the Steam app.
Yeah, go through the Steam client then. Yeah.
Okay. Yay. I don't know what you want to do. You just pull up the Steam Nexus page.
Yeah, because I want to showcase the algorithm. Have you even seen the Steam Nexus page?
No.
Yeah, that's why I want you to pull it up.
But wait, is it going to suggest me all weird things now?
It depends on your Steam thing. That's the whole concept. Okay, click the big Steam Next Fest button.
All right. I clicked it.
Yeah, and now you scroll down. And then you click on the next.
Hype.
And now this is how the new queue works. You get 10 seconds of trailer for each game, and you can say, I want the demo, I like this, or I'm not interested. Oh, you have paused while mouse is hovering. I see. So if you move your mouse, it should like automatically play 10 seconds, and it goes to the next game already. So it's really like...
Damn.
Yeah, and then you can be like, I don't like this game. So what I'm surprised by is how
I've seen this game
so
before.
much focus has been put on trailers. And this is why I'm always like, guys, trailers are fucking important. If your
language,
if your game starts with 4 seconds of like branding of this is the publisher, you would lose so hard in the style of Next Fest. You want to show as much gameplay as fast as possible and things like that.
I get some surprisingly normal suggestions.
That's because your algorithm is still tuning for you most likely. And it's looking at how are you interacting, do you download any demos, what games do you like?
I don't have time for demos, I'm sorry, Steam.
Yeah, but basically that's how it changed because Steam had to do something with the 3,200 entries.
Yeah. 10 seconds is all I need.
Yeah. So the question is, what are the impact? And Chris Zukowski from How to Market a Game, he used his audience to kind of do a bigger poll than what we could do. To look at percentage-wise, what are the Next Fest gains? Can we just look through the raw stats maybe,
sure.
just to throw some numbers at it as well? There are some games in here that I recognize as well from our audience. So let's take a look at what they have been doing. Observe, remember the puzzle game you played with William? It's in here, line 15.
Yeah, I remember.
They have gone from 2,000 to 2,123. They got a 6% increase, which is not great. But there was another game, I don't remember exactly, Home Zero, horror got another 10%. Some go really hard. Most of them kind of have not that much, honestly, like 20%.
I actually thought when I looked through the data yesterday, this is very weak.
This is very weak indeed.
And then I don't mean the individual games, it's like percentual growth is overall very weak in my opinion.
Yeah.
Like there are some exceptions, like I think this one, the top one, is like pretty good, but there are like, usually the higher percentage increases just didn't have a lot of wish lists to begin with, so the number is skewed. But if you look at like the big ones, like here for example, Tower of Kalemovo, it like had 10k wish lists. How much did it gain? 365. That's not a lot. And if you look at other big ones, it's like very little increase. Very little increase. So I don't know what it is. If it's just the players getting more divided.
It's just because there's so many games, I think.
Yeah. So that's something I was like quite surprised by. It I guess is the best way to phrase it, because it's like, But in the end, this is only day 1. So should I look at day 5 maybe? Like overall?
Oh, it has multiple days.
Yeah. So this is the gain on day 1.
Okay, you're updating it. Yeah, then it should, because day 1 generally is not the top day. Day 2 is generally the day of the Steam Next Fest where the most people.
All right. So here's a total, and then you can see it's like. I want to see what is it.
Total wishlist gain is like.
Yeah, but I want to see like for example, this is not a useful stat.
35 wishlists.
Yeah, that's why I'm like scrolling down to see like with big numbers. Okay, so the biggest number I see is 5k, and they got 5k wishlist, and it's like they doubled it basically.
Yeah, I think there is still very much. Steam was like, we want to prevent what happened last year with like last edition, where the games that go into Next Fest at the top of Next Fest kinda stay there, but I think it's still the same problem now as well, where what's the name? There's there's like an FPS game that's right now the number 1, Dark.
You mean Unrecord or?
No, oh my god, you're so dumb.
But what do you mean?
Delta Force. This game has been pushed so hard still by the Steam Next Fest that
I thought you meant like most wishlisted.
Like these games are, I think, pretty much wishlisted, and they still show up in the browse all titles, even though it just shows the top wishlisted ones. These are getting 50k plus wishlists and whatever, because like this is isn't this from Off-Brand as well? So like they are being put kind of very high up, and this is like, screw the algorithm, this is what people are going to be looking at more, I think, and they are getting the 50k wishlist increases and things like that. If you are not one of the top 10 games of the Steam Next Fest demo, it's kind of a gamble almost, where hey, maybe you get 100% wishlist increase, maybe you get like 300. At the end of the day, we talked about this in our last Next Fest video, you still get more wishlist. It's not like it's absolutely useless and you shouldn't go for it. But it's not perfect. It's not like, oh, it's Steam Next Fest, this is gonna carry me. I definitely saw some posts on like /r/game dev that's like, yeah, this actually saved our game's release, like where they got a few thousand extra, giving them like the top, like over 7,000 wish lists. Yes, it's good then, but it's, Were June numbers higher? So the thing is, I don't think Chris Zukowski had a June edition. I do have the stats here because I did a like little survey for you guys as well, right? I don't know if you actually have access to this, Thomas. I think you do.
You're gonna share it, or?
I'm gonna send it to you. I think you can just open it. Yeah, you can. Those were the numbers we got by.
So this was from June.
Mainly June. There was a few from the February fest as well, but there was no big difference.
We didn't do a percentage gain, but
I don't.
It's fine.
You can add. I can add the formula quickly, but I didn't think about it. How do I do a percentage gain? My God.
You can just like add them together and
like total or something?
yeah, just total it and divide. You can do like a distribution. For example, you can say how many wishlists came from Steam Next Fest by adding them together and dividing the Steam Next Fest part by the total, and that's your.
Okay, I can do that. Divide the Steam Next Fest by total.
So basically,
This.
yeah,
and then
20%. They had 20% at the start, and then 100% is what they had afterwards.
Yeah.
So
like this is the increase.
no, this is the what they had before. So you actually want to invert it. So do D3, I assume. Wait, no, wait, D2. What did no, I mean, fuck, I meant E2, sorry. Like the one next to it is what I meant.
Yeah, okay, E2.
So basically, 78% of their total wish lists came from Steam Next Fest.
Your formula is dumb because it doesn't make sense. We go from 150 to 550.
That's why I say the
Oh,
total.
75%. Yeah, that's a different stat than what Chris Zukowski talks about.
Yeah, it's a different stat. But I would this is like the distribution of how many wish lists come from Steam Next Fest, which is like 78% of the first entries wish lists come from Steam Next Fest. You know what I mean. Words are hard.
Yeah, still, like some of these...
Like if you look at this, these numbers are high.
Like the thing is also there's definitely a bias where most of our audience is still smaller than the people who watch Chris Zukowski.
Yeah, the biggest ones is like the 50% one on 2,400 wish lists, basically.
No, there was one who got 6,500. Like, look at the bottom two.
Yeah,
Those are pretty nuts.
Okay, the bottom one is nuts.
The one,
this one is
above that is
this one is
good as well.
Yeah, pretty decent, but it's only 11%. I was looking at the percentages, and if you like this bottom one, he did great. That's nuts. But aside from that,
okay, in chat, people are pretty good. People are talking about 300% increases. 148 to 641 and 1,020 to 2,770. The Myglorn is definitely Was a Wizard. It is a game that could work, I think, for a Steam Next Fest. The question is also, this is not a question I think we wrote down. There's this statement of when the measurement becomes the goal or something, it stops being a useful measurement. It's not it, but basically if people are only going to be focusing about the 7K, I think, yeah, Mandy saw as well, like it's not going to be 7K, I think, to keep getting into Steam Next Fest, because everyone is getting more and more wish lists, because so many more people are now pushing for wish lists that the average wish, I think you needed like 250K wish list to be in the top 100 of Steam right now. And it's like, yeah, it keeps going up basically, but 2 years ago it was about 120,000 wish lists.
Everyone chases these things. That's why the goal keeps moving because everyone is chasing the goal. Is I think what you want to say, right?
Yeah. So I don't know. The big question we have here is, can you keep sustaining a fest like this? I think generally, I browse like the normie gaming subreddits as well. They don't mind this Steam Next Fest. I was kind of expecting like, okay, we developers talk about it, but I would kind of almost think that, oh, actual gamers kind of hate it or whatever.
But I don't think gamers know how many are submitted because they only see a small subset anyway.
No.
Don't you think?
They know because IGN and things like that, they write about the numbers on all the articles.
But I mean, in the end, like...
And I think at that point, the difference between 1,400 and 3,200, it's so big, you don't feel the difference anymore.
Yeah, true.
It's more than you will reasonably be able to play, regardless.
I would hope so.
Yeah.
Jeez, imagine playing 3,400 demos in a week.
I think that's physically impossible, I think. Because you have, 168 hours in a week? So...
Is that a stream ID for next Fest? I played all Steam Next Fest demos, and it's like playing 3,000 games.
Times 60. So we have 10, that's 3 minutes per demo, assuming you don't sleep for 168 hours.
I mean, yeah.
We are not doing that. So, do you think this is a better approach than the last Steam Next Fest? I think it is.
I think it is for the amount of games submitted, and overall, I'm not sure yet.
You think it was better the approach of, whichever game had more wishlists coming in was the one that was going to be pushed the most?
No, that's not what I mean. I mean more...
You hate indie games?
True. No, that's not true. No, what I meant to say is like I like the approach that everyone gets a quote-unquote fair shot, but I don't know if I completely agree with the way it's handled.
Okay.
That's the main thing. I don't know what I would do otherwise, by the way. It's just me being like, is this actually the best thing we can do? Question mark. Like, I think it's already a step in the right direction, but I don't know if this is the final form, in my opinion.
I also think it's important. I do like the approach, the TikTok algorithm style, but I think 3,200 games is just too much. I'm curious if this is a one-off, basically, where for some reason everyone suddenly wanted to join this Steam Next Fest.
I forgot.
It's fine.
Notifications.
I will not say.
I can't read your name, but thank you for following.
But I think like will the February one go back to the norm of like 1,400, 1,600? Because then I think this approach will have much better results for players.
Yeah.
Or are we gonna go to 4,000 games or whatever? And then it's like, this is fucked.
Yeah. I mean, a part of me is like copium and thinking, hey, it's just because there's a completely new way that Steam handles Steam Next Fest that they are doing this. And that everyone submits now. I just really, really hope so. Because otherwise, there's like a limit. You guys should want a limit of games releasing in Next Fest so you have a better shot.
Yeah,
and just more than double is too much.
They could limit games per Steam Fest, but then it's like...
Who decides who gets in?
Yeah, and then you could do like the queue system, but then it's like, everyone can just submit already and do claim their spot and keep developing on the game. There's no easy solutions, unfortunately, I think, to this.
Yeah, or then you look to something like a green light program, once again, where so many people have to be interested, and then it's like, for us, it's going to be easy, because we just ask you guys to do it, and we cheat the system immediately. And then
there will be a lot of people who cheat. You can buy a wishlist, nothing is stopping you. I wasn't in the game dev scene back when green light was still a thing. I'm pretty sure you could almost buy green light by bosses as well. So... speaking of Steam and wishlists, maybe?
Sure, let's move on.
We've done 2 topics.
Jesus. oh, wow, it's quite late already. Well, early, but I mean, we've been going for like 40 minutes already, and we haven't covered that much yet.
Yeah. This was an interesting article also from Chris Zukowski, howtomarketthegame.com, that talked a bit about Jonas Tyroller's games, and it's kind of the definite answer to, does being a game dev YouTuber help with marketing your game, and how much does it? Nixon, now I feel stupid that I've worked on a 2D platformer, not doing great on Steam Next Fest. I have no nice way to say this, but have you never watched a single BiteMe Games video?
He watched the tier list
and then he never watched anything again.
Oh, I would feel so bad. Okay, back to Jonas.
Yeah, which Jonas Tyroller, he made Thronefall, he made Will You Snell, he made Islanders, and he made videos about all of it. You guys love him. You guys every time he uploads a video, everyone's like, "Oh, have you seen this video from Jonas Tyroller? It's really good, Marnix." And I'm like, "Yeah, I have. Go away." So now Chris Zukowski sat down with him and talked about all of the stats. There's one where you can see that the wish list at launch and things like that, how much they earned. Thronefall definitely was the biggest success. But Will You Snail was a game, for example. So Islanders is more of a crafty building type game, how Chris Zukowski said it. Will You Snail is a 2D platformer. I think Will You Snail definitely had a above average bump because of the YouTube subscribers.
Yeah, I think how I see this at least is for YouTubers, you can get to a bare minimum, but only a bare minimum, using your subscribers. Especially if you're as big as him. He has a lot of subscribers.
And we don't make that many devlogs at the end of the day. He made like a lot of devlogs from Python.
But I also think, for example, Will You Snail is the outlier. For example, Thronefall, he doesn't have 200k wishes from YouTube. Let's be honest, guys. So for the Will You Snail, they can bump you up like a bit, but it's not the reason, in my opinion. What are you looking for?
I am currently looking at the game analytics stats for Mind Over Magnet.
Ooh.
Because I think that game is coming out pretty soon. Oh, it's not here. Did he change it?
Wait, did it say January 1st?
Yeah, that's why... No, 3 weeks from now.
Okay.
14th of November.
You think he will participate in the BiteMe Games Awards?
I don't know. He's a viewer. He knows me. I didn't recognize him, but
Mark,
he recognized...
please submit.
But it's a 2D platformer.
I mean, you can still submit. I never said he would win.
That's true.
I don't know what the other submissions will be. I'm an unbiased judge.
But he's at 40k wishlist right now, basically outstanding, and it has been growing by about 1,000 in the last month. He's gonna release in 3 weeks. I don't think. Are you logged in with Game Analytics?
Nope.
Of course you aren't.
You can. I can show your screen on Screen in front.
I think it's too late for that. We don't have time for that. Basically, I think how to market. Not how. What is it? GMTK. Game Maker's Toolkit. There is definitely a lot of his audience there, and I think Will You Snail to a certain degree had that as well. I think Will You Snail, hot take, looks even more marketable than Mind Over Magnet. So definitely being a YouTuber has some impact, but I think the moment you're talking about Thronefall, no. Even people talking about UPT once again, we did the interview with Thomas Stewart and I discussed this as well, and someone dared to even like write in the comments of like, oh, the only reason UPT was successful because it was a YouTube audience. Was like, no, because our YouTube audience, nobody bought the game basically.
It's Europe and the US mostly.
Yeah, and
mostly,
and
not
no
everyone.
one in the US basically.
And Japan and Korea are the biggest markets by far.
It's like the two markets we do not go for at all. Let me see quickly what the... I think we're currently at 96%, 69% Japan still. Yeah,
69%.
69% Japan.
Nice.
14% Korea, and then 4% US.
Yeah.
Which is 130 units. That is gonna be our audience. 130 units, or like probably like let's say half of that. That's not make or break for a $5 game. That's not going to impact that much.
Yeah.
I think especially if you look at the last month, could be interesting numbers, because then that launch hype is gone, and then we are at 20 sales from the US still.
Yeah. I paid for 35 copies of half of China and half of Indonesia.
Yeah, thank you.
But why do you do it in such a low economy market then? Because the conversion rates?
Thomas, you're horrible. You're the reason people get cancelled. But we'll get to that in a second. Time to make Japanese subtitled videos. It's something I've been considering, like taking the most popular videos from BiteMe English.
And doing CC or?
No, scripting them in Japanese again, and just learning how to say it and re-recording, re-editing.
I mean, we know someone who is really well at Japanese.
Yeah. You're big in China, yeah, probably. If you're Irish, you're kind of tall.
Well,
and maybe you're big in other ways as well.
We're mostly big in Japan at the moment.
We are. Yeah, but he's talking about himself, Seamus.
Okay.
Yeah. Anyways, the How to Market a Game article. What else do we have to say here? There was more about the genre as well.
Yeah.
He had some, like, Chris Zukowski also did some weirder ones where he looked at the 3-month team with 6 months of development equals 1.5 man years of work. That's kind of the thing of, you can't make 9 women make a baby in 1 month. I think that's, this stat.
Yeah.
It's a bit meh, doesn't work that way really.
I love this part. That guy on Reddit. See, platformers do well. No.
Yeah. So there definitely is some benefit to YouTube, but it's not worth it. I talked about it in the stream, I think yesterday as well, where it was like a game, it got 1.2 million views combined from 2 videos.
Oh, I don't know if it was in the stream or you said it to me.
Oh, I said it in the stream first, and then I said it to you later on. that was 7,500 wish lists from 1.2 million views.
Yeah.
Which is just a low conversion rate at the end of the day that you have from YouTube. You can't post, he says it as well, does YouTube help? If you imagine you can post one video and get 10k wishes from it, you're wrong. Or probably mistaken. I say you're wrong. Unless you're Danny.
Yeah, or unless you have like 10 million subs or
like
so.
Even he is like, for Thronefall, his own videos didn't make noticeable dents in the wish lists. Like, sure, it did something maybe, but it didn't do much.
This is the thing we tell you guys, is like, as a dev on YouTube, you target other devs. And if he makes a video and he doesn't even see a dent in it,
and he's big.
And he's big. Hot take, the wish list from other devs doesn't really matter that much, especially since they don't convert.
I think even like his videos just perform worse, because he recently released like the final devlog for his game, 49k views. But like his like more game dev focused ones, in general, like the how to do testing and how to like making games easy, they just cream the Jonas Tire Roller videos, like the Thronefall ones. Sure, they get some views, but not that much. So let's keep going on.
Yeah.
Or wait, did we have a question still? What else? Being a YouTuber is, what else is new? Can you YouTuber? Yeah, how important is being a YouTuber for marketing? Because yeah, definitely there are the edge cases like a Danny and I forgot the 2-Star Studios, the Choo Choo Charles one.
Yeah, I think it's.
They definitely, I think they got some of it from the Choo Choo Charles from YouTube, but now their next game that they're making, like, did you see the Prison Escape one?
No.
That was all they got it through like not Summer Game Fest, but one of
Opening Night Live? Or?
Yeah, something like that. Kind of a while back. They do the bigger style of releases now as well, where they make devlogs, of course, but the devlogs are not gonna be the noticeable wish list. Scuffbust is the name of the game, indeed.
Yeah, I think the thing with Choo Choo Charles is just it came at the perfect time.
Yeah, it's not just the fact that they are YouTubers that made that game successful. Because you've never seen this game?
Oh wait, I've seen this.
Yeah, this is by the same devs, 2-Star
Yeah.
Games. But they did it with like big announcements. They didn't do the underground indie YouTube devlog style.
Yeah. All right. Next up, I think it's best you always do the thingies because I can't read our preparation.
Okay. This one was kind of a fun one, but
it's not really indie dev, but hey.
Pokemon had some leaks. Pokemon developer Game Freak recently confirmed a significant data breach. Hackers accessed over 1 terabyte of sensitive data, which includes source code for older Pokemon games, concept art, and details on future projects. You missed the most important thing.
I just wanted to zoom in for a bit.
Is this?
That's a dead Pokemon, it seems. You mean the adult thingies?
The fan fiction written by the Pokemon?
I thought we would I didn't think it was fair to put it like in the description.
Why not?
But we would like have to talk about it anyway. So apparently some people at the Pokemon company are also fans of Pokemon.
Who would?
Very, very big fans of Pokemon. And they made some pieces that were almost in game.
What was it? You gave me the fun fact yesterday from Vaporeon.
Oh yeah, did you know out of all Pokemon, Vaporeon is the most competitive?
I told you I don't feel like Vaporeon is that good. Like,
okay, wait, no.
I feel like how is Vaporeon where?
Okay, I'll explain.
Oh, it's 4chan. Of course, it's 4chan. God damn it.
So. The quote is, "Hey guys, did you know that in terms of
right-click, open image, and new tab, and then zoom in."
You want me to?
How long have you been using a computer?
You want me to though?
Yes. This is so much more comfortable.
Fine.
Can you just give me the TLDR of this?
Basically, out of all the Pokemon, she's best for human Pokemon breeding, according to this guy on 4chan in 2018.
Pull up a picture of Wooloo, will you?
I know Wooloo. But what gen is Wooloo?
I don't know what gen it is.
Because maybe it's after.
But Wooloo definitely, there's some Wales people who definitely would have banged Wooloo if it was an IRL Pokemon.
I mean, like that's the same like with Gardevoir and so on.
Yeah.
So
Mr. Mime is literally a human. So, but that's kind of gay.
What's wrong with that, huh? But yeah,
Also, there was apparently information about Nintendo Switch 2.
yeah, Nintendo Switch 2 was also some info leaked.
Was there juicy stuff in there, or
Not really, from what I could tell.
Nah.
But it's like the worst thing I saw was some facts about Typhlosion. It's a Gen 2 starter.
Yeah.
Apparently, there.
Oh yeah, there I see.
He transformed, had some interesting things he did together with a human female. He tricked into believing he was a male. They got a baby. All those things. Yeah.
Developers are weird. Have you
Yeah.
written fan fiction about
No.
Unicycle Guy or?
I've never
Or
written fan
dwarf.
fiction in my life. I
That's-
don't have time to write.
Yes,
I don't
true.
have the creativity to write.
That's true. You definitely don't have that.
So, what about you? Have you? Because
No.
you are a pretty creative person. You like reading books. You wanted to write a book maybe one day. Is it just a giant fan fiction about unicycle pizza time?
No, we're not doing that. Yeah, you could see like the shaft of the unicycle was big and shiny.
Yeah. And as the rider got up to it to ride,
I want to ride you, he said whilst he climbed onto the unicycle.
yeah.
Anyways, why did we add this? One, Thomas, does this ruin your childhood? I never played Pokemon.
No, I thought it was pretty funny. But I
Yeah.
remember when I told it to the other boys, they were like, "What the fuck?" And they were like, "What? What?" And I was like, "I think this is funny because, in the end, I think it's quite ironic that there are so many fanfics." And in the end, like the company itself internally is making basically the same thing. So that was great. I laughed so hard when I saw this.
Is YouTube chat down?
What do you mean YouTube chat is down?
Yeah, YouTube chat is not showing on stream.
Oh, let me take a look.
Yes, this is Twitch.
I'll just refresh. Maybe it works.
Maybe it works.
So guys, you basically have to keep messaging. It's just so I'm sure that it works.
Anyway, I think one question that I had is, how much can you do about...
See, they're back.
Okay, they're back.
You're welcome. I revived you.
I guess maybe like this is Pokemon, and this definitely like leaking source code is a big problem for
Yeah.
big companies.
Yeah.
I feel like indies don't get hit as much with like leaks and things like that. If this would happen to us, would
Please, nobody cares about indies.
That's true.
Like, who cares enough about a franchise like UPT to try and hack us?
Maybe. Yeah. I guess it doesn't really.
But yeah, I mean, it's still funny nonetheless.
Yeah. We just wanted to cover this, honestly. So yeah, it requires an insider threat. I mean, I can always go rogue, hostile takeover, take the YouTube channel with me.
I mean, I can just pull up something right now and leak something.
There's a lot of stuff you can leak about me, my god.
No, I don't mean about you, our games.
Oh.
What if I leaked our
No.
new game right now? Is there a new game? Do they make Guild Architect? Is there another game? Who knows?
So, yeah.
Next up.
Next up, speaking of hostile takeovers.
I mean, it is something.
So Disco Elysium was a game, is a game. And something very funny happened over the last week where two studios announced like, hey, we're ex-developers for Disco Elysium, we're gonna start our own studio. And it's like, okay, happens more often. And then the day after, another studio came out and was like, yeah, we're going our own way as well. And then like literally mere hours after that studio, another studio announced that they were going to like split off.
Yeah.
And I think we're at 5 right now.
It's crazy. Like, everyone who worked in that game is making their own studio. And like, I think some of them even said they're making like a spiritual successor to Disco Elysium and so on. I was like, bruh, if they all say the same, who are we supposed to believe? So yeah, that makes a total of 5 studios so far, staffed by former Disco Elysium developers in the aftermath of legal disputes.
They are definitely not beating the communist allegations, though. I just sent you a link of one of their studios, and they have a website that is like
something.
It reads like a cult. So this is one of the
Jesus. A single spark.
This is one of the
Great.
studios that started a separate spin-off.
Oh, all these animations. Oh,
And
oh.
this looks like a book cover for like Fahrenheit 451 or whatever.
Do you think they
Like,
spend a lot of time?
like Manifesto. Oh my god.
Jesus. Do you think they would win the UI award?
This is a website, not a game.
Yeah, but if they like made a UI like this, it's pretty artistic.
It's very artistic.
I'm not going to read everything. You can highlight as much as you want, but I'm not reading it.
This is what we call manifestos. Nobody cares about manifestos. You just...
Summer Eternal.
They even have a printable pamphlet.
Email Octopus. Never heard of it. Oh, The Collective. That's creepy.
Yeah, that's what I mean with it's very much a cult-like site. Wow.
Oh, that's very slow. Holy crap.
Who needs speed?
And more to be announced soon. It's kind of sad that there's more and then this guy. Or is it the first one again?
Then
I
it
don't
goes
know.
back to the first one, I think, of the carousel.
Oh yeah, organizer. It is something.
So anyways, everybody wants to mark their own studio. I don't know what we have here. When are we making our own spin-off? I guess Sellout Studios, but I mean more a spin-off of like full separation.
Okay, so basically what you're asking is, when are you going to ditch me or am I going to ditch you and make our own studio?
Or William is going to ditch us, or Jamie.
Jamie doesn't matter. If William, I don't think William will ever do that.
Mm-hmm.
I think if anyone does it, it's you
It's me?
or me.
No way. It's gonna be me before it's gonna be you, I
Yeah,
think.
for sure. Like, you are by far the...
I'm gonna make my own
I mean,
studio to revive Songs of
You
Everything.
you are the one who wanted to make Sons of Everything, so it's actually might be true, right?
Yeah.
I think you're an idiot if you do it, but who knows? Don't you have a fourth guy who left? He didn't leave, technically. No, he didn't.
Can we all take a moment of silence for Jamie?
Oh, if he died,
F's in the chat.
please donate so we
We
can...
have a GoFundMe for
yeah,
this funeral.
Exactly.
He's kind of like we started with 4, right?
Yeah.
You're kind of like One Direction. Too soon? Maybe too soon.
Maybe that gives a great thing for the next topic.
Oh god.
And that is, don't go and say cancelable stuff, Marnix. You recover it.
I see nothing wrong. I want to see you talk about it.
I can't read the notes, so I think it's best if you go over it.
Well,
I only have one
Asmongold,
screen.
professional basement dweller and stinky boy, has found himself in some hot water after making some anti-Muslim comments, which has led to, Twitch ban, Starforge system, and he has parted ways. But one of the things is that OTK...
That's the penis computer.
Yeah, the penis computer one.
Yeah.
OTK, that's like a streamer collective, One True King, they also had their own publisher. That's why we're here, Mad Mushroom. I don't know if they actually had any games yet. They do like their own OTK show, at least, where they talk about games. They have parted ways now as was Asmongold. All of this from like a single statement he said in like a stream he did.
Yeah. So Asmongold's behavior highlights risks of streaming-based businesses. So Marnix, please behave.
I don't need to stream to get cancelled. See lost video I uploaded.
Okay, that's also... Even when there is like something going over it. It's like he can still do it. He can do it all.
So why did I add this topic? Because we talk about streamers here. I have been spending too much time on XD Everything app, I think, maybe. But it's not just streamers. I have seen game devs also get like pretty much like, review bombed and everything like that because of like one statement they had in like a tweet they brain farted out, basically. Did we talk about this? Not really. Like, you need to watch out with the things you say, basically. Yeah. And it's something... Oh, we talked about it with the Godot readout stuff, basically, where keep those things out of your studio.
And I think, by the way we handled Godot's news coverage, like all the drama going on, we did it really well.
Yeah, because we didn't care about either of the Godots.
Yeah,
the Godot and the readout.
Like the moment we would be invested in it, it's probably different because then you're like more sentimental about it. But in general, I think it's important to I mean, in the end, you have a responsibility, I think, as a streamer. Of course, it's important to give your opinion, and you can out it, free speech, all of that. But my God, think about what you say, because you have a reach. Especially if you're like a big streamer. Like if we say it and we hurt 100 people's feelings, it's like bad. But if you do it when you have like thousands or millions, I don't want to be. No thanks.
It's like maybe you're too small to know this problem right now, but if you get big, I know there are some developers also. I think the one from, no, I'm not gonna name them because I just said don't say cancelable stuff. There are definitely a lot of developers you can find on Twitter as well who do lean into that polarization and who actively on their main dev account spout, or like not spout, but like make a lot of comments that are like very much, this is my view on the world. Anyone who is like, let's talk about inclusivity, go fuck yourself. And yeah, you will not get sales from, that's like how polarization works at the end of the day, and why Donald Trump still gets like 50% almost of votes is just because, yeah, half of the people will hate your guts, but the other half, my God, they like buy his games almost to be like, based, let's support you. I think that is not a good approach.
No. Like, why do we need more division in the world?
Also, and why does it need to be related to your games? At least your indie games. I know the DEI stuff and Sweet Baby Inc. is like also a thing.
Yeah. I mean, someone in Twitch chat is really asking the important question. Who will be cancelled first, you or I?
Are you telling me that there haven't been bets, like side bets placed by our audience yet?
Probably.
Okay, chat, type Thomas or Marnix, who you think would say something first that gets them cancelled? And like, I'm not just mean say, but like will actually get cancelled first.
Yeah.
I think.
Because, I mean, I think it's you.
You think it's me?
You think it's me or what?
Oh.
I see more Marnixes. Oh, I see a couple of those.
There are a couple of
comments. Fuck. the left one. Your view or our view? It's definitely you, I think.
I have more audience love though. Thomas is a wild card.
I mean,
I think it's pretty even. Maybe a little bit more leaning towards
Darnix.
me, like 60-40 or something.
Thomas by Marnix by Freak. I mean, that's probably true.
Yeah, you would just say one thing and it's like immediately like game over, pack it up.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm the face as well of BiteMe.
So does that mean I have like a wild card and I can say whatever I want?
No, Thomas Brush, no. Thomas wants to send kids to the mines. No, me too. We share that opinion. Yeah. So that stays the same.
How do you think we fund our company?
It's all of the Eastern European children we've kidnapped and put in the company basement and we sent them out to the mines.
No, don't say things like you'll get cancelled. Because we don't discriminate, not only Eastern European children.
That's true. This is, and we are
just like that.
Those were the interns.
And imagine now,
this is what we get.
But now we did it together, so
yes,
you either win or you lose the bet immediately.
What do you mean? I get cancelled for the child labor comments. He made them worse.
But you started it, so it's definitely you.
Yeah.
For legal purposes, it is indeed a joke, by the way.
So,
wink.
I wanted to say something. Oh yeah. No, I'm gonna keep it for the after party.
Whichever is closest to 4chan, Marnix is closest to 4chan by far. I never opened it.
I'm gonna talk about AI in the after party.
Okay,
because that is definitely something I feel like I need to discuss a bit more. The last video we did, I did not expect the backlash on that at all.
Yeah, we'll cover it in the after party.
So stay tuned. Stay tuned until the after party. We're gonna blast through these last two topics, I think.
Yeah, I mean they're like a bit smaller anyway.
Yeah, first of all, Unity 6 LTS is out.
Next up is...
We've talked a lot about Unity 6 already, but now the LTS version is actually out.
Yeah.
The 6.1 version will release in April, which will be the first big update as well. What is your most... We've covered those questions before, Thomas.
The second one we didn't, because we didn't have experience with it yet.
Oh yeah,
but
okay.
We are
can talk about that.
Yeah, we're developing in Unity 6 right now. Mm-hmm. So Marnix, what is your experience so far?
I have no fucking clue.
Okay. Well, my experience is I disabled the hot reloading because it kept breaking my game. So that was not fun. I've had some bugs, but it's mainly because I was using the preview. I haven't been using the LTS yet because I've been using it for like a couple of months now,
Yeah.
and it just wasn't out yet. Overall, I like it. I don't know, like the claims about performance and so. I don't know because I didn't run it in the old Unity versions. But
Are you using the new GPU resident drawer
No,
and all of that?
no. I've done nothing optimization.
You've done nothing with the new features they have.
No, but the UI looks a bit different, and there is now a new loading screen, like when you boot the application.
Yeah.
And I mean, honestly, I think it's fine, but like I haven't
It's
used
definitely not a downgrade.
No, it's definitely not a downgrade, but I haven't used the main muscles for it yet,
Yeah.
so to say.
As part of the launch also, they released the Time Ghost, I think it's called.
Oh yeah.
The Time Ghost assets and the Sinti Fantasy Kingdom one, which kind of a...
Wait, Cinti as well?
Yeah.
They made it free.
No, it's a commercial license, but you get the prefabs. Can you pull up the asset store?
Sure.
I
I'm a
could-
bit confused now.
Yeah. So,
Oh, I can't type. Whatever.
because they made that really beautiful lighting demo, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
You mean this?
So you scroll down. Oh, you shouldn't have clicked that. Oh no, here you can click it. Featured product. So these are the three things: Fantasy Kingdom in Unity 6, and then the characters from. So this is the Fantasy Kingdom.
Non-standard ULA.
Yeah. So if you scroll down, it screams like go further down, educational purposes only. You have to buy the asset and things like that. But yeah, I don't know how many devs will do it.
Who reads this? Except us, because we have a company. But like,
I read it because I was like, no fucking way they made this asset free because it's like 300 euros or something.
yeah, but I mean, it is a great way to get started. Like, if there are a lot of people I think who like buy those packs, try it, and after a month quit.
Yeah.
I mean, now you don't have to buy the $300 pack anymore. You can just quit for free.
Steal it from there. Can you go back to the other two? Because I have a few fun things about. Just open both of them and talk about which one you want to talk about first. You choose.
This one is the environment.
Okay, the environment. I think this is a beautiful environment if you want to make an asset flip game. I can think of some ideas where you just take this environment and you add like, maybe turn it like into night and you can make a horror game out of it. It looks really good. My God.
Are we going to use this?
The thing is, it's HDRP only. That's the one thing.
Oh, okay.
But this one you can use completely commercial everything. There's no limitations for that.
Standard, yeah.
So this is really beautiful. I think if we would make an HDRP asset flip, I would just take this and throw some game mechanic into it.
Yeah, and maybe some like extra things, but like the terrain is
The
already
terrain,
built.
I think you can make a game out of just how the terrain looks.
Yeah, it's pretty.
And then can you go to the character? There was a fun, interesting thing here as well. I don't know why it does that.
Look at him go. Look at him go.
This character, you can use him in your game, except the face.
What?
So here, important information, I think. You're welcome to use everything except the face. You cannot use the face in your own commercial projects.
Because it's
A
like,
real person, probably.
or it is just like assigned to Unity, so to say. Like that people will link it to Unity itself. Maybe that's why. Because it's too quote unquote iconic.
I don't know, but it feels so weird because what? I'm
Yeah.
just gonna chop off his face? I mean,
Yeah.
technically for our horror HDRP asset flip, we can just put an extra mask over it and then it should be fine.
Or just third person only.
Or third person.
Because you don't see the face.
Then I think you still would have to chop off the... Yeah, like why market it with the face then as well is a pretty good question, honestly. Because but I think it's just because it's like a scanned version of a real person's face and they couldn't get the rights to someone's likeness or something. It's not like... Is it Princess Leia or Harrison Ford where like the estate sold the rights to his likeness
Maybe.
for the future Star Wars movies? Yeah, because the Princess Leia in Rogue One, she still shows up even though she's dead. Because they sold the likeness, and so yeah. We just have to deepfake it. But I thought it was still pretty neat.
Yeah, so basically, if you're working in Unity and you
you-
were waiting for the new latest LTS, because last one was 2022, I guess. New LTS live right now. Yay!
No more launch screen, and you can earn double the money.
For free.
For free, indeed. And then one last short one. I just found this funny.
Is this right?
Yeah, if you ever feel like you're a bad game developer Remember, you're not an Activision dev.
You make it sound so bad.
There have been, like for the past while, there has been some issues with false bans on Call of Duty. And Activision, or like, they finally fixed it now. This is a whole write-up basically of, so these are the signatures of words. They have an anti-cheat, and the anti-cheat looks for certain signatures in the code of, hey, these are things that if we found this, it most likely means that it's using a cheat. Can you stop scrolling because the funny one is here? Trigger bot. Yeah. People were being banned if in chat someone wrote the words trigger bot, because then that signature would be included in the game files, or if they got a friend request from someone named triggerbot. You can like change your names if you want. And it's just funny, like streamers have been banned for that because of this shitty code. And it's like, I think if you're an influencer as well, like being like, oh, I got falsely banned, everyone's like, yeah, sure, buddy, as if. In this case, they definitely did. Trigger bot was the trigger. And then also like the other words, but like screenshot counter and bubble ESP. As you can see, what could go wrong if you just use plain text ASCII strings for signature scans?
I don't know what could go wrong.
But it could go wrong. You get everyone banned.
But then they need to buy a new account, right?
Yeah. But
I don't see it as a problem. Seems like a good money making.
Sounds like an Activision thing.
Yeah.
So yeah, the rest is like whatever. But I just wanted to say this, like, hey, Thomas, what is the laziest piece of code you have ever written?
So I knew this was a question.
Yeah.
So I had time to prepare.
You sometimes.
I still don't know because I think my code is horrible.
Oh, horrible! I thought you were going to say beautiful.
No, if you're an actual programmer, you always think every piece of code you ever written is horrible because it can always be improved.
Yeah, but lazy in this case.
The laziest thing, I've probably done so many lazy things with UPT. Because we had
what have you guys done that's lazy as well? Leave it in chat while Thomas is talking.
Yeah, because I had a month to finish an entire game. I did it on my own, code-wise. So I definitely took shortcuts. I don't know which one is the one that bit me in the ass the most. But
multiplayer.
Yeah, like in multiplayer, I definitely took shortcuts. And it was like, oh, I'll just do this. And then it's like, Mark's like, let's add this feature. It's like, fuck. It was like, it was not flexible at all. I mean, but it's not one specific thing. But in general, for sure, UPT. Or something in UPT was by far the laziest thing I've ever done.
Construct Games. I made a procedural endless runner to avoid making levels.
Didn't we do that with Forge Industry?
No. But we are kind of doing it with Skogful, where we are too lazy.
What's that?
No, we've talked about it. We talked about the game. It's one scene. The entire game, including the main menu, and all of it is one scene. It's definitely an artistic choice as well. It's not just being lazy.
For the next game, in UPT, I had a difference between what we show in the lobby and what we show in game. So there was like your lobby character and your player were separate.
Yeah.
No, I don't know. Now one thing. I just show the player immediately.
Yeah.
It just say input disabled, so to say.
Yeah.
So this things like that. It's like maybe it's lazy, or it's good. I don't know.
Yeah, I coded a whole mini MMO in one script with 35 skills and abilities in one script. I don't know if that's lazy.
35 skills and abilities with one script. Jesus.
I don't know if that's lazy or just bad. But yeah, I think those were all of the topics we had now. So for people listening to this podcast on Apple Podcasts or Spotify, we are now heading into the after party. So if you want, you can tune in live next week and you can hear me talk about AI slop and some further thoughts about it, because my God, people had thoughts about that. Otherwise, I think, if you could do us a favor and leave a rating. People on YouTube chat, do not leave yet, on Twitch as well.
And also, meantime, while the podcast listeners are giving us a rating, give us a like as well on YouTube anyway.
So with that away, thank you very much for listening, and we'll see you guys in the next one.
Bye.
No, we're staying.
Yeah, we're staying. But we have to say bye to the people on Spotify, don't we? Okay.
Yeah, so
all right, there we go.
Okay.
Lazy not donating to BiteMe because my credit card details are forgotten.
Well,
just send them to us, we'll remind you.
Reading Ocelot, there's also this thing called Twitch. Guys, if you have a if you have an Amazon Prime subscription and you want to help us out, does this work? Why is it not giving the Twitch?
For free, by the way.
Thing? Yeah, if you have an Amazon Prime subscription, you can head over to our Twitch and use your Prime sub to support us for free. So how this works is you link your Amazon account to your Twitch account, and you will have a button if you click the subscribe button on Twitch that says use Prime sub. It costs you nothing. We get a few bucks from it, and it's probably the easiest way if you want to support us. If you've done this before and you're like, why did it keep repeating it? It resets. So if you've done this in the past, go and check it again, because you have to do it again every month.
Yep.
It makes us happy. We can have fun. If we get 5 Prime subs, I'll drink alcohol live on this stream.
Now.
Yeah, I just added that incentive.
You just want to drink alcohol, don't you?
No.
I mean, well, there we go. Great.
That's a follow. It doesn't count.
Yeah, but I mean, like,
But-
just a statement.
Yeah, that's fine. In the meantime, whilst I wait on lovely people who want to re-sub with Prime, AI slop, and how I should kill myself because I support AI.
Wait, you support AI?
Apparently.
Hostile takeover by me.
Thomas, can you, because so context, we released the video like 2 days ago at this point, not even. We need to talk about the quality of games coming out on Steam, is the video.
Mm-hmm. What do you want me to do?
I don't know if I want
Talk
you...
about it or show it.
What was that sound?
Followed by Mumsy and Stuart Slade.
Okay. So it talked about, okay, we have this many games coming out on Steam, and okay. I made that video because I was angry at Sasquatch B.
Wait, this is the first I've heard of it?
Yeah, so I originally was going to upload another video, but I messed up in my camera settings, and like it was day of upload and I wanted to edit the video and the video was unusable. I was like, fuck. And then I opened my YouTube to procrastinate. I saw, like, oh, Sasquatch B made another video. What was it titled again? It was, let me see. It was something like very beginner friendly. Right now is the best time to start making video games. And I watched that video and I was like, no, it's not. Or like, maybe it is, but you're selling it too good.
The best time to make video games?
Is
Right now?
Yeah.
No, it's to start right now.
Yeah, but
It will only get worse.
But the video lacked the context of, hey guys, not everything like needs to be a game on Steam, and that was my main focus. Like, there's a lot of games on Steam. Because for the video I also went like you can go through SteamDB, and then I looked at the Browse Next Fest demos, and then like I just went like peek, and then like the bad games that got like one person played. Like some of them are good. Ooh.
New flag donation from Reading Ocelotl. Drinking on YT I approve.
Well, it was Prime subs though. But, but thank you very much.
Yeah, thank you.
But some of
By the way,
no,
sorry to interrupt.
no, it's fine. I'll send you some links in there.
Like, when did you add to Uwu? Because I remember streaming with William like a week ago, and I was like, why do I hear myself Uwu? I was so confused.
Remember, I came with the microphone.
Yeah, I know you did, but I didn't know you put it as the Ko-fi thingy.
Oh no, I did. I just sent you 3 links. On,
3 even.
Yeah, I think that should be enough. Like, these are games that are part of Steam Next Fest as well. And I think they just shouldn't be. And those were the...
You're saying... I don't want to put it out of context.
You don't want to say...
You mean they're like... You don't think they're quality enough? Or what is the reason?
I think they're slop. I think they're things that especially... Like, look at it. This should not be in a Steam Next Fest. I think that is part of the problem.
I'm sorry if you're a viewer.
Better Me 3.
Better Me 3? That's our alt account, isn't it?
It sounds a bit like BiteMe.
Wait, what is this video? What the fuck was that? What is this?
Why is there stock footage in the trailer? Oh, because it's for married... What is this?
A relationship application for married couples looking to stimulate love, romance, and affection. Intimacy. Daily challenges. I have no clue what is going on.
Yeah, let's go to the next game. You open
Oh,
it
I opened it twice.
Well, do go to Muddy. It's like...
You called for us, Your Honor.
Like...
What do you want us to do? Shylock.
This game doesn't even have a trailer, so I'm not even sure how it would show up in the like trailer preview thing.
Probably doesn't. Maybe that's why it has
One daily active user.
Yeah.
And it was looking at games like this that I'm like, this should not be on Steam. This is quote unquote slop, as in maybe the game has good potential, but it's too early, especially to participate in fests and go marketing it hard already.
Yeah, because
And
the thing is with Fest, you have to release in the next 3 or so months, right?
you don't have to, no.
Okay, yeah, but
the thing is,
usually...
if you want to do it well.
Yeah, if you want to do it well.
Oh, what was that sound? Oh, another
Pipa
follow.
poopy.
Pipa poopy.
Thank you for following.
Thank you for the Prime sub, KCJ.
Okay, wait. I did an uwu here and on stream, like as in
That
sound
counts
effect,
as
and I did
one.
myself. Yeah, it counts one, but you also have to do an uwu.
No,
Give
I
the people an uwu.
No.
Yeah, come on. Get shit an uwu.
I just did that.
No, wait, I didn't read it. Do it again.
Ooh.
That's pretty decent. What do you guys think? He does a pretty good uwu, don't you?
I'm talking about AI slop and how I get cancelled, and then Mr. Thomas here is like, ooh.
El Snaro, thanks for the follow.
So we're getting a lot of follows. I am scared.
I mean, we have 17 viewers on Twitch. Yay. 8 out of 10. Ooh, William, was it the 8 out of 10 for Marnix or for me? Uzabi, thank you for the follow as well.
I'm looking for another game as well.
Should we make a poll to see who does the best ooh?
I'm gonna send you one more ultimate AI slop game that I want you to cover. These are the games that I'm talking about in my video of don't make this should not be made.
Bobberker?
Yeah. This is a released game.
The eyes. What?
Look, go through the screenshots. Wait, go back. Did that congratulations? Was it even... Okay, it was awards. Never mind. And this is the stuff that I am like...
4 user reviews.
That's 4 too many.
A good time killer. Cheap price. Can't wait for DLC. What is this?
This is the slop I'm talking about.
The Boer shop. Do you think the dollars are real currency? Or is it in-game currency?
I don't think so.
Oh, look at the hearts. Wait, the gun is even...
everything is AI generated.
Yeah, but like...
Go
it's
down
not even,
to
the gun is in 2 parts. It's just... Oh wait, no. It's not aligned.
Can you scroll down to the AI content disclosure?
Where is it?
It's here. Basically everything was made. No, here.
Yeah, I see it.
Okay. Was it 2 at the same time?
I don't know what the sound effect. We'll get to you guys in a second. We're first looking at. Oh, it's just the same.
It's just the same, but like everything was made with AI. This is slop. This is stuff that
and parts of the code as well
shouldn't be on Steam, I think.
Yeah. Well, Bum's Bubble and
Eden Gravy.
Thank you for the follows.
And that's what I mean. Those are the games that I was talking about more. These are part of the problem, so to say, because they are polluting, so to say, the Steam assets, not Steam, the Steam store page. And the only thing you can do here is taking a step back and realizing, hey, maybe Borgfur, or whatever the name was, maybe I shouldn't.
A family of 5 was deprived of energy to create that, lol.
Yeah. Thanks for following Rage Run in Games on Twitch. My god, everyone is moving to Twitch, it seems.
Finally, Twitch is taking over, boys. Let's go.
Yeah, but this is where the controversy comes, because I also made the video a while back of like, make small games. Small games are good, like games like UPT and things like that.
Oh, you read some of the comments, were like, you are part of the problem because you said that. It's like, we're not saying to release shit AI,
yes, that's
AI
the thing.
games.
What I've noticed is that a lot of our non-core viewers, shall I say, who just, like the tourist viewers almost, they come in, they look at some of the videos, but they don't listen or something like that.
Yeah, but it's not, in the end, the message is not make AI slop and shitty asset flip games, it's make a good game, but try to do it in a short
game
time.
Design and things like that as well. And it's like, there's a very big difference there. The games here that we talked about earlier, they're also made in short times, but there is no passion, there is no will to, hey, make this a good game actually.
Yeah.
And I think there's also the idea where people are like, oh, either I only make slop or I only make masterpiece. And it's like, well, Forge Industry was slop. And no, Forge Industry was maybe not a good game, but it was not slop.
Yeah.
And I think that is something where a lot of nuance was lost as well, where it's like, hey, you can make bad games, and that is fine that your games are not gonna be 90% positive rated the first game you make, but probably like 60%, 70%. I don't care with that, as long as it's a good experience. But it's the slop that I don't want. I don't want you to make a shitty 2D platformer with only AI-generated sprites and put that on Steam.
Yeah.
That was the whole point of the video.
I think, for example, UPT is a short game, but it's not slop.
Yeah,
It's just
it's
a fun
good game.
It's just very small scope, and that's completely fine. Also, Tier Reader, the sharp-dressed bear, and the Mount area, thanks for the follows.
Yes.
So yeah, the Beaver game had 100% positive ratings, yeah.
But yeah, but it's 4 people. Like, I don't think that counts.
Probably just the friends. And 2 were hidden, so it's either a different language or it's like gifted or something, I guess.
And that brings us to the second part of that video's controversy. So the first one was, oh, you're part of the problem, and people like Sasquatch B are, I think, more part of the problem of there has never been a better time to make games.
We covered something about not canceling.
Because I clearly, at least in my opinion, I still clearly state that, hey guys, you still need to make good games. Don't just shit out whatever the games were that we just showed. That is one thing. And I didn't see the next one coming at all. Was the onslaught of artists who just wanted me to die. I made like the joke of, I know all artists are taking their voodoo doll right now. I said that in jest because I was like, no artist is actually going to say that. Boy, was I wrong.
Yeah.
Every artist has, I think, made a voodoo doll, and I have just gone through it. Some of them I have been like, this is just to go fuck yourself, and I just banned them. Some of them, like here, it's like the lack of respect for artists is never shocking, just immensely disappointed. Artists supported the indie dev community for decades, but sure, use the water waiting picture generator and stab us in the back, I guess. Fuck you. I hope you fucking know.
No.
These are the comments that make me angry, because you never saw the video. There is no fucking way. You saw this video as someone probably shared it on a stop AI generated things or whatever. You did not listen to the words I said. You did not use the 4 brain cells you have to think about this game. If you would have used those 4 brain cells for something else, like, I like artists as well, but we're in a world where artists cost money. I don't have money. Not everyone can afford an artist. Some people want artists. I talk about publishers like Playway who are not indie. They just use everything AI. That's what I talk about in that video as well. But no, I should fucking kill myself. Because what did I do? I use AI generated thumbnails, and it's like, yeah, go kill yourself, Marty. But like, on the other hand, people love our thumbnails because it's at least a consistent style. Is it really worse than to just take the same 3 like Hollow Knight cutout pictures and Celeste cutout pictures and put them on my thumbnails? I think not. I think you just need to understand that this is life. Stopping the AI thing is also not going to happen. The only thing you're doing right now, dear artist, is making yourself unlikable and making it more incentivizing for me to cut out the human aspect, because you suck. That's the whole thing. If your low-cost artists cannot compete with AI, where can they compete with? Quality, how nice they are to work with, and all of that. That's why the Southeast Asian art farms, they are losing out, because you generally pay less, but you get less quality for it, or like less interaction. Like English isn't their first language, for example. Those are bigger problems, and that's where being an artist, an actual talented artist who has skills, who has social communication skills, who can think about a project in the large scope, that is where your value add comes in. You shouldn't be making the same quality of AI art, and if you do, then it's the fact that I can talk to you and I can discuss my requirements and I can make tweaks. But if you are here like, go fuck yourself, well, go fuck you too, because I'm not taking my business to you anymore. You're becoming the reason why more people lean to AI.
Yeah, guess what? Forge Industry banner, we commissioned it fully. With the Guild Architect capsules.
We commissioned it as well.
Yeah, well, we didn't commission, we had interns, but we had artists make...
Yeah, we had the intern.
Oh yeah, with intern made the draft and then
made
the actual
sketch.
commission. Yeah, we commissioned it. The Songs of Everjade banner, we never even released the game. Yeah, we made like, I'll be transparent, we made an AI version and we said we want something in the genre of this, please make it proper.
Yeah.
Completely fine. And like 3 games, we supported you. for fourth game, UPT, we just had no banner. We just took our own
that was
custom
because
banner.
the thing is we didn't have time, because that's another thing I
Yeah.
talk about in the video. Getting an artist, you get better quality, but it also takes 1 to 2 weeks.
Yeah.
If you're making a 1 month game, you're not doing that.
And we didn't use AI anyway.
Yeah.
Also, what I found really ironic is it's only the artists complaining. Not the programmers.
It's like, there was this other one here. I love hearing others accepting AI in certain aspects of game development.
Yeah.
That's what I talk about as well. Nobody I don't think a lot of programmers complain about like, oh no, ChatGPT is stealing my job. It's artists that definitely are the ones that are like very angry.
But for example, what T-Reader says here is, I use AI art in my horror game only for minor paintings on the walls. Paying an artist for maybe a dozen of realistic paintings just feels like a waste of both my time and money.
Yeah.
Completely agree. Because it's not the centerpiece, it's just something in the background.
Yeah.
So, I mean, not everything has to be AI, like preferably very limited even, but some things you can do like that. And that's, I think, completely fine.
Yeah. So, yeah. It's like what you've basically just said is that it's okay to use AI generative art. Artists be damned, quality be damned, poor interns be damned. No, that's not what I said, but there is value in it. But people like you're not stopping this. I'm sorry, Irish Zombie 117, but you're not going to stop, like, it's not like big corporations and VC capital is going to be like, yeah, actually there are ethical issues with this. Let's just delete all of our image generation.
But even
models.
without that, it's like not everything will be replaced by AI art. So why complain so much?
Yeah, that's the thing. You need to stand out above the AI. You evolve. This is like copywriting. Yeah, copywriters have lost a lot of their job through ChatGPT. But what that means is, the bottom of the barrel copywriters, they lose their job. But the ones who deliver bonus value, who see their job as not just shitting out art or shitting out words.
Do you see me complaining that Copilot exists?
Yeah.
Copilot exists. I don't like it. No, I just work together with Copilot.
You can add more value now because you don't have to spend as much time writing dumb stuff. You can spend more time adding the actual business value as well.
Exactly. And that's also like, I don't understand, hear me out, why there are not a lot of artists that I know of at least that just start from something like a Midjourney.
Yeah.
And just iterate on it and then make it themselves, or like tweak it or whatever. So it's like the AI-ified or whatever you want to call it.
But that's how even that is like, because then you get to another one of the reasons that all of those AI haters do is like, you're wasting so much water and electricity for this, and it's like, my dude, have you seen China?
My dude, have you seen probably your lifestyle?
Yeah.
Because I assume if you're making comments like that...
I think the environmental decision, like, sure, it's not good for the environment, but I think unless you're living...
So it's living, by the way.
Everything you do, you just don't look at it and you don't fearmonger about it.
Yeah, I mean, well, people like to hate, and I hate people, so...
So, yeah.
On this positive note...
Do we have other things to talk about?
I don't know, do we?
Pirate Software supported Asmongold.
Wait, really?
Not the statements he
said.
Okay,
I was about to say, like, bruh.
No, he supported his apology, which Asmongold had continued to ruin by going ham on his subreddits and being like, I hate Sweet Baby Inc. and DEI in games and all of that.
What do you think about that?
I think people hate...
Don't cancel.
I think people hate DEI, like, that's the big thing as well. There's the difference between developers and gamers. Developers hate AI. Gamers don't care about AI, they hate DEI more than AI. So yeah.
According to one of our commenters, your statement is false. Because the moment someone, if you make AI, everyone will hate it or something like that, right?
Yeah.
Someone made a comment like that.
It's always fun to see.
What are you doing?
I recently looked at some hate comments and I was considering meeting up with a hater.
You mean like a video meeting up with my haters?
No. There's a guy, I forgot his name, but I recognize his profile picture, who every video basically has been talking shit about us, and I ended up shadow banning him. But then we go to other channels. I can find his, because he commented on like another video where someone reacted to us.
Okay.
And I was like, I want to know more about this guy. Turns out he lives like pretty close to the border of Belgium. He lives in the Netherlands, and it's like, yeah, his name is Erik. He sounds like a really chill dude. It's like a painter. It's like, I want to go to him because he made an announcement of like, I'll be selling my art at this like fair thing. And I was like, should I just go and be like, hey, let's hash this out, hash out or crash out? But I was like, yeah, no, that's dumb. But it's so weird to put faces to all of the hate comments, and it's like, why?
Yeah.
My life is just one big why.
The thing is, I actually don't understand all of it because I think I never or almost never comment.
I also never comment on YouTube. I don't even like videos on YouTube.
I also don't like it. It's
am
like, by the way, you
truly
should like the stream. But like, I also don't get it. Like, why would I go out of my way to make you feel bad? But whatever. I'll never stop slavery and child labor myself, so what? It's to be opposed regardless. The antisocial attitude towards your fellow people needs to go. True.
Wait, who?
YouTube chat, QuickNet.
I'll never stop.
I mean, yeah, true. But is that your opinion to say no?
Okay.
Is that your opinion to say you shouldn't use AI? Because then you shouldn't be using YouTube. YouTube is also a lot of resources.
Okay.
Like, where do you draw the line?
Washing machines.
That's horrible.
What? No, you don't know where I'm going.
Electricity. Horrible
No.
person.
Back in that was feedback people gave in the 60s. It's like, why should my wife have free time suddenly? Why should I get her a washing machine? She should spend hours like scrubbing the clothes and things like that. And it's like, no, there is this thing called human progression and evolution and quality of life increasements and things like that.
Yeah.
Anyway.
The DAE doesn't need to be enforced when it happens naturally based on the game setting. It's perfectly fine. Don't force it in at all costs. Agree. But currently, at least for bigger games, it's just we force it in.
QuickNet, fuck you.
What did he say?
Nah, he's gone. Doesn't matter.
Go to therapy. Wow.
He's the people that if you don't like BiteMe, don't watch BiteMe. I don't.
Who says
I
quote
don't-
unquote I hate people? I said it, but it's a joke.
I don't think I said it, but it's like you have no value to add. If you're watching this,
the thing is, you
look at
said
your
something
wall.
like people. I said something like people love to hate. I think you said people love to hate, and I said and I hate people. It's a joke.
Yeah.
In case it wasn't obvious, it's a joke.
Let's take a look at his games. Oh, he does Call of Duty sniping. He plays Grand Theft Auto. Does he have any games he made himself? No, it doesn't seem like it. Too bad. I thought he had talent. Clearly not.
Yeah, who gets to decide what natural versus forced diversity is? I don't. I don't decide. People decide. Not just one person. People force it in. People decide with their wallet if they think it's forced or not, I guess.
Let's stay out of DEI though. There's a big difference between DEI and AI, I think.
Yeah,
still,
for sure.
In the conversation. I'd be miserable if all I played was Call of Duty 2 and Grand Theft Auto. Don't forget that one. So yeah. Is Monix threatening to come find us if we write negative comments on YouTube? No.
But thing is, you will see an increase in negative comments if you agree with it.
No.
Because some people just want to meet you, maybe.
I'll just keep...
You're their idol.
No. I will just keep banning those guys then. Let's talk politics and religion. Let's continue. Thomas, what are your W's and L's of the week?
Oh God.
Let's move along.
What did I even do this week? I don't know if it's a W or an L, but I streamed 3 times with William.
Mm-hmm. How did that go?
The streams are fine.
Okay.
I mean, I had fun as well. It's just so early. I guess that the early part is an L. The streams itself are a W. I think they performed like average or maybe a bit below average, but that's fine.
I think like the thing is streams
It's hard to quantify when it's a good stream.
Also like you can do I think day 1 was average, day 2 was above average, and day 3 was below average. And there's like nothing changed in between. So
yeah, and also it doesn't make sense. Like day 1, I would expect the most views if it was like a YouTube video. I mean, because it's the first one, yay.
Yeah,
and
but,
day 2,
but then the second one did better. So
yeah, and then it was like, is it a rising trend? Because now people know we are doing it, and then day 3 was like the worst one of the two. So it doesn't really make sense.
I have it as well with One of the top performing solo stream is just me looking at Steam pages from like popular games and answering like some questions. It's basically like a live Q&A, and I'm like, I do this like 7 times I've done it at this point, and then there's this one that just gets like, it was like 120 concurrents or something. It's like, what? Where do these people come from?
Yeah, that's the thing. It's like, it's such a variable thing.
Yeah, so live streaming is definitely something that we can't guarantee like how is. We know that like also I did the trailer editing on like our trailer roast streams, they perform pretty well in general. They're like what I would consider average. They're or like slightly above average. They're always good performers. And then I did the live trailer editing stream because I'm like, yeah, there's an interest in trailers, and it was like half. I was like, whatever.
But I think, for example, trailer editing is less visual, no? Because it takes longer because you're working. It's a bit like, I think, the programming streams. It's like, the first one was good.
Was it good? I don't remember.
I think it performed well, and then the second one was like worse that I did. And
then
then I
it
think
kept
William
going.
did one, and then
Yeah.
like, the more we do the same thing, it just goes down, I think.
Yeah.
Like, okay, half the time, because then the streams from earlier this week like prove us otherwise, but we're still definitely not sure what we're doing. So yeah.
You need to be able to focus on chat. Can't be actually working. That is definitely still a thing as well.
Yeah, because that's the thing. Like when we did the programming streams, the first time I did it, it was like I talked to chat for 2 hours basically and wrote like 10 pieces of code, lines of code.
I had the same with the It's Crunch Time stream for UPT.
Yeah.
I added 4 sound effects and put some props on the ground, and that's it.
Yeah, because I remember then William was going to do his first program stream and said to him like, don't think about doing anything too serious where you have to think, because my God, you will not have the concentration because you have to look at chat, and then you look at chat, you focus on that, and it's like, wait, what was I doing again?
Was it William's stream where you were also like, William is not ready? He was like, he has like 2 problems he wanted to solve.
Oh yeah, I joined his stream then. Like
Yeah,
using
because
Discord,
he was like, yeah, you were like, oh, one of these takes 5 minutes and the other one takes, and like we were 35 minutes into the stream.
yeah, like one of them was easy, the other one was hard, and he did the easy one, and it looked like an hour, and then the hard one he did so quick. I was like, what the hell? But I think it's just like how much people interact with chat, because if you don't bother William, he gets that shit done instantly.
Yeah.
But yeah, just getting the attention span,
Yeah.
it's hard to do.
How did we get here?
I don't
Live
know.
streaming?
But William is the goat.
Oh, demo streams. I think we won't be doing any one tomorrow anymore. I think we've done 4. I think that was enough.
Yeah, we did quite a bit actually.
How many submissions did we end up getting in total?
Quite a lot.
Yeah, definitely. Next Fest demo. It was like more.
Do we have submissions for the BiteMe Game Awards?
We have a few.
Ooh.
We had 75 viewers submit games for the Steam Next Fest streams. Like 75 games. That's more than 2% of all Steam Next Fest demos are BiteMe viewers, which kind of is
It's a funny stat, yeah.
Yeah, and this is what the biggest one. Otherwise, we would be near 5% if it was a normal Next Fest. Thoughts on the game Star Vader's Steam capsule? Is it ethical? Ooh.
Star Vaders remind me of Darth Vader.
Or I guess you should pull it up.
Yeah, I
actually.
should probably pull it up. Star Vaders.
Is it ethical? Is it AI generated? Let's take a look.
Is it? It's this, right?
It-
Is it just the guy trying to plug his own game?
I don't think so, because it's got multiple publishers and things like that.
Freaky Raffle. Is it AI generated?
Freaky Raffle, I don't think this is allowed. Steam Art, can you pull up the Steamworks Steam Art override rules? Because if this is not an override, Freaky Raffle is not allowed.
What do we need to Google this?
Yeah, artwork overrides. So Steam does not allow here, graphical asset rules. You're not allowed to put text on your store page in general, except the logo. The only exception for this is a graphical asset override, which would be something like, for example, if we make a UPT, I can give you an example because I have the store page assets that I wanted to do for UPT, or like a first shitty version.
Okay.
Let me send it to you so I can give an actual example of what is a store page asset that is allowed.
Sure.
Do you think in the meantime, Thomas, if it's like good, like leaving the Steam rules aside, what are your thoughts about saying free key raffle on your capsule?
It's an easy way to get people's attention, I think. So I don't like it because everyone will start doing it then, do like something like that, and it will get crowded, I guess. So I think it works if it's like only a few people do it, but I don't like the concept in general because in the end it's just like trying to hook people with something else in your game, and I think people care about your game.
Yeah.
I should care about your game.
It's like free key giveaways generally don't work in actually getting more wish lists for your game.
Yeah, but
Does it even say how the free key raffle works in like the description or something?
Next Fest is here. Maybe in their news thingy. Next Fest raffle. Win 3 different pilots to reveal a secret code in the Discord and post it in our Discord server. So you have to win with all 3 characters or 3 characters, and then you get a code, post it in their Discord server, and then you can you have to post it on you have to post fan art on your social media.
My God, at that point,
Participate and submit a speed run. Context in our Discord server.
do you need to do all of those things? Oh no, there are different ways. Okay. I
Yeah,
thought you had
so-
to do all of those.
Complete the demo on challenger difficulty. But yeah, you will need to share it somehow. I mean, yeah, the idea is fine, but I don't think you should advertise it.
So I just sent you a thing on Discord.
Okay.
Just open it like in browser. This is very, very much not done, but I just want to give an example of what is a Steam artwork override. It's something like this, where
Oh, he doesn't have the right helmet.
yeah, no, I haven't gotten a new screenshot. Like the guy has to change in the background probably a little bit as well. But here you have the text construction update. And I need to cancel the artwork override. Otherwise it would still go live.
Oh, okay. We thought about it. Well, we.
We were pizza.
That's a good thing. Actually.
Otherwise on Monday this would go
Wait,
live.
that's tomorrow.
Yeah, so that's why it's, no, not view store page, edit store page. Basically, this is allowed as long as it's up to 1 month.
I mean, then what they do is, I guess, allowed as well.
But it's not, go back to the rules, it says like what is and isn't allowed. Construction update, clear, save changes.
No review scores, no warning, no discount marketing copy. On sale now, that's not allowed. No other imaging promote
I
different
guess
product.
the discount
No
marketing copy would be a fit here. It shouldn't be
Is it
allowed.
discount?
It's a discount
not
or free.
sale?
I would say, or other miscellaneous text even could fit in that. Basically, no text at all.
Yeah. I mean, we are not the judge, jury, and executioner, but I don't like it nonetheless.
I think it shouldn't be allowed.
Oh, look, who's that? He followed on Twitch.
Oh, hi Atlas Australia.
I
Thanks for
assume it's.
following.
Is it? Do you think it's Atlas?
I think it's Atlas.
Yeah.
I only know one Australian.
And I only know one Atlas.
Did you know he's the first Australian viewer that I actually enjoy?
The poor guy who's commenting for like 2 years.
We
and
have
is like,
banned a total of 3 people from our Discord server, and 2 of them have been Australian.
Really?
Yeah.
That's kind of an interesting. It's kind of interesting when you think about it.
Yeah. I have seen new update on those many times. Those are good, but they're artwork overrides. So you can only schedule them for at most 1 month, and then they will automatically get removed as well. So it's a separate category in your Steam graphical settings. It's not where your main capsule, like it becomes that, but it's temporary if you want to have text on it. It's for updates and things like that. Making it your primary capsule is not allowed.
Yeah. Aussie's Red Pill Alpha Sigma Skibbities.
Based.
That's such a brain rot comment.
Skibbity, Ohio.
Okay, what does skibbity mean?
That's the whole thing. It doesn't mean anything.
Yeah, that's the point.
Thanks for the follow, Pulux, as well.
Skibbity.
Wapapa. You know, Skibbity used to be a really banging song before the toilet meme ruined it.
No, I didn't know. Can you sing it?
It's like skibbity wapapa, skibbity wapapa, skibbity.
I don't know it.
It's like a very weird
I've never heard
Russian
this.
style song.
I've never heard this.
It's fine. But now skibbity is like the toilets with the head out of it. That's the new skibbity.
Yeah. By the way, when are we releasing our first song, like KSI? YouTubers make a lot of songs if you think about it, because
That's something for you. I am not.
because they have like Edison Ray. All the sidemen make their diss tracks. There are so many people who do it. So
You can do it.
we went karaoke a couple of days ago. Weren't you better at it?
I am much better than you at karaoke.
You say that.
I am.
But I got the highest score every time with a fine.
No.
Yeah, this time I
Love the way you lie. The score was at like
Bro,
60.
I did Eminem's part. You just sing like the thing, love the way you lie. And I'm like saying 20,000 words.
85%. You chose the song though.
True, but like last time we went karaoke and we had the scores actually, I did one thing solo because Max didn't want to sing it. You guys were gone.
No.
And I had like 87%.
No.
All the rest, it was always lower. Coincidence? I think not.
The thing is also you have no tempo. I talked about that before.
I have tempo on songs I know, but then you put on a song and it's like, god damn, I'm horrible at it.
Yeah.
It's only for the ones I know.
And then you hear me sing, what was it? The Kingslayer one by Baby Mel.
Bruh.
There was such a big difference between, I sang the Baby Metal part, you sang the...
Ollie Sykes.
Yeah, his part. Yours, I wanted to cry from hearing you sing that song.
The thing is, I was like, oh yeah, I know the song. And then it's like, all right, you do his part. And I was like, sure. And it's like, it goes, it's like, I don't know this part. I only know the Kingslayer part. And it's like, fuck, I don't have to do this. I have to scream. Karaoke stream when? I would love it. I think
the copyright though would kill us.
Okay, fair.
Also the fact that our
on the
singing is
subathon we
not
can
that-
do it.
What the subathon?
On the subathon we can do, because we have to go for like multiple dates. We can add karaoke in there, sure. Marnik singing Japanese song would be fun. He did. William as well. He chose a lot of Japanese
but
songs.
there's still a difference between William's songs with Romaji, which there's some issues. Like for example, when it says ha, you're supposed to say wa and things like that. But because he didn't know that, the lyrics were kind of wrong. In the Kingslayer part, they didn't have, because it wasn't like an Anglified song. Like it didn't have the lyrics. I had to sing with only the Chinese, the Japanese lyrics. And then it gets harder, of course, but I do sing those as well. The problem is, I mainly listen to Japanese girl groups. And it's kind of awkward as a guy to sing on that one.
Bruh, I mainly listen to like rock and so on.
Yeah, and the League of Legends songs. You can sing
not
Legends
the League of
level, Never Die.
Not the League of Legends song, mainly Linkin Park, because they made the last song and it's good. But the problem is, if I want to do something like that, even if I convince Marnix to do it, no one watching this can sing, for example, Numb by Linkin Park well. Like, no way. It's so hard. It's so good, but it's so hard. Or like when we do, if I wanted to do Heavy is the Crown. If we do Heavy is the Crown, it's a 17-second scream we have to do.
We would bang though. We would do it.
You know, she says, this is what you asked for, and the 4 is a scream for 17 seconds.
Yeah.
Go.
Not here, I need the music. It's like...
You want me to put on the music?
No, because we'll get copyright strikes.
You can play a little bit, right? How many seconds?
I don't think we wanna... Thomas, do you guys watch anime? If so, what is your favorite?
I watched like 5 animes in total. No, okay, a bit more maybe. But I think I'm the least anime watcher person.
Yeah, he says whilst right now he is doing a Naruto rewatch marathon.
So basically, I watched the big ones, but I'm a very normie person, I think, with anime. Well, for example, you and William go a bit more
niche,
yeah. Like I watched One Piece and Naruto.
Yeah, someone understands you. The Naruto x Linkin Park.
Exactly. You know, it was such a funny thing. I told you, like we went to Japan, and like the day after, it's like
the Linkin Park.
Yeah, Linkin Park announces that they are like have a new singer and they are coming back. It's like, oh, that's pretty hype. And then we start watching Naruto again, and it's like, god damn, I just went in a time capsule like 15 years ago, and I'm doing Naruto and Linkin Park all over again. So. It was pretty fun.
Oh, we sang Black Eyed Peas as well, Seamus.
Oh yeah, true.
I got a feeling. And the one that was probably the best vibes-wise was Dragostad in Tay. the boot.
Numa, ne.
Did you give an answer to your favorite ones? I guess Naruto then. You saw all of One Piece. You saw Naruto multiple times.
We saw Fairy Tail.
Like, how many episodes is Fairy Tail?
300 or so.
Jesus fucking...
I watched all the long ones.
You have seen more episodes than me, but I have seen... Because I have, like, the rule, I only watch one season shows, generally. I don't like, even with movies as well, I don't like starting something and there's, like, 3-4 seasons already. I'm like, I'm out. I want to start things that I know, like, I'm not gonna be watching this for the next year. I couldn't do like you, like, only watch not One Piece or Naruto or whatever. So I do like the one episode, not one episode, but like one season, and then if it's a good first season, I'll watch the second one if it comes out like a year later.
So what's your favorite? Shika, Nika...
Shika noko 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 koshtantan. Shika noko 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 koshtantan. I don't know, I can't do the dance. It's the deer one, but that,
I know it's a deer one.
that one is just for the meme.
No, what's your favorite? Any idea? Because I honestly, I don't know which one I prefer the most.
Probably the one that will be time biased is Freerun, because it's just the more recent one.
I watched Freedom.
Oh yeah, you liked Freerun as well.
Yeah, it was
Freerun
nice.
is very good. What's the other one? Jobless Reincarnation.
I have no clue what that is.
I watched it with William.
I'm just never invited for those things.
The thing is, do I still have on my anime list, and have I updated? Because I forgot.
I've never.
I
don't have in my anime.
I
I
just
don't
go
watch
to
enough
my
anime for that.
No, I just go to my Plex and I see what I. What's the one that we watched that you ended up bailing out on? Interspecies Reviewers.
But you're just describing hentai now.
It's an object. Oh, the Apothecary. It's also a recent one.
I don't know
guess.
what it is.
Apothecary Diaries, Crushing Over Magical Girls. I generally watch one anime per like season. Like there's 4 anime seasons a year, and I haven't watched any this season though. Konosuba is like basic. Oh, favorite one is probably Horimiya by far.
What is it about? I've heard the name before, but I don't know what it is.
It's high school romance.
Okay.
It's slice of life. You would hate it.
You say that, but I watched Love is War.
Love is War. This is more normal.
Well, I didn't finish it, but I did watch it more.
Horimiya is probably, and then probably this is Chinese though. Link Click.
What the fuck is that?
It's Chinese anime. It's really good as well. Seamus, you got me right. China is stepping up their anime stuff. So.
Wow, you have a lot of anime.
The Nier Automata anime was pretty good. The only problem that they had is that in the middle of the I think like after episode 8, like right when it's starting to get interesting, they were like, yeah, actually we didn't finish the rest of the show on time. We're taking a break for like 8 weeks, and I kind of just lost my interest in it then, which was a downside.
So now you have exposed yourself as a true weep to the masses.
That's how I have to be relatable. Build up the parasocial relationship, guys. Patreon.com/@BiteMeGames for an anime tier list soon.
Onlyfans.com/Marnix.
Ooh, I should do an anime tier list.
He's quickly writing it down.
Write it down.
Cowboy Bebop. Damn.
I'm not. That's like Cowboy Bebop is. Guys, Cowboy Bebop came out before. Oh no, I did watch Great.
Yeah, but someone says I'm so old. Mine are Ghost in the Shell, Standalone Complex, and Cowboy Bebop.
Yeah, that's what I mean. Like I'm too young. I started watching anime in 2019, I think, for the first time. Pretty recently still. So yeah. There's a Terminator anime. I don't know. Yeah, what are you looking at?
I'm just looking at Twitch.
Oh, at how nobody has used their free... Oh, one person has used their free Prime sub.
Yeah.
We've got so many follows, but nobody does the Prime sub. Guys, if you go to twitch.tv/BiteMeGames and you link your Amazon Prime account with your Twitch account, you can give us a free Prime sub.
How old are you guys?
26? 24. And I'm so fucking old.
Use free Prime sub in the stream. You're a homie.
They probably 27-ish years old. I'm sorry, Nolex. I'm much younger. I turned 24 like a month ago.
I used my Prime an hour before you went live. You were too late. So can we shadowban on Twitch?
I don't know actually if I can. I think it's just a ban on Twitch.
Oh, I mean, that's fine.
Because then they have the ban appeal thing. But
No, don't worry, we won't ban you. Though we are kind of sad that you decided to waste it on someone else that isn't BiteMe.
oh, I can. What does a warn do?
And
Oh, I can give it.
violating the community standards. The community standard is you use your...
I
No.
missed the announcement working on the Halloween game jam. Will there be a main channel video? Are you talking about the award show?
Wait, what? Announcement Halloween Game Jam?
Atlas, you got it.
Hey, thank you.
He used the Prime sub. Basically, just go to awards and you can. There's a lot
Exclamation mark awards.
I already typed it for him. You can submit.
But
your
I think
games.
it's only for you then, no? Or is it
No,
public?
it's for everyone.
Ah, okay.
That's how Streamlabs bots work generally.
No, some do it also privately.
Yeah, but these are for everyone. Can see you saw
Okay,
it as
yeah,
well.
okay. Submit your game for the BiteMe Games Awards, basically, boys.
Yeah, well, I don't know if I'll make a dedicated video about the nominations. I'll probably just push it enough.
The thing is, we want an announcement, I think. Because we had like an ID, or at least when
But
the nominations are live.
Yeah, I would do that for the nominations, not
Okay.
for.
The thing is, it depends, I guess, on how many submissions we have as well.
Yeah,
If there are a lot of submissions,
we'll see.
we
Like
don't have
a
to
week
push
from
it too
now,
much.
if we got enough. If we're like we need more, then probably first step after it would be YouTube community post.
Yeah, I think YouTube community and Discord is something we want to do.
Yeah, and then maybe as like our own quote unquote mid-roll ads. I think a dedicated video would not perform well.
No, maybe a short.
Oh, a short could probably be a good one. Oh,
Yeah. Hey,
Alessandro, he came in with the 5 gifted
I mean,
subs.
which alcohol did you want? Because that counts, right? It's
No,
7 now.
Prime subs. I said
Bruh, normal subs count. Which
let the
one?
record. There's only one. Can you not see it?
Oh yeah. Here you go.
Oh, guys.
Thank you, by the way. You're gonna stream every week. We stream multiple times a week.
We
usually.
stream multiple times a week. In
Yeah.
this. Yeah.
Pay attention. We have I say pay attention, but I can't. I was like, you just look at our stream schedule, but we don't.
We don't
update
have a
it
stream
lot.
schedule. Shannon,
yeah,
indeed,
but-
I got your email. Oh, what happened? Did something happen?
No, it's just Uwu still from the 5 gifted.
Okay.
Because it Uwu's like 5 times now.
Do an award tier list and promote your own. That's a good idea. Tier listing game dev awards.
But I don't think there are a lot.
Yeah,
Are there?
The Belgian Game Awards, F
F
tier,
tier. Yeah.
the Game Awards,
Pretty good, I think.
B tier.
Yeah. BiteMe Games Award, S tier.
So I got this. It was a discount in Don Quixote. It's pre-mixed Coke Zero with Jack Daniels. It was 60 cents.
Thomas wanted to become Hokage, but became CEO of BiteMe instead. Fun fact, the first year we made BiteMe, the title I had was
On your
CEO and Hokage.
Yeah.
UPT wins all. BiteMe is not entering the categories
Yeah, because
that
we
we
would-
listed.
That would be kind of weird.
Because we judge, so we are not entering UPT
But
or
then-
another game of us.
Then we can be the Obama meme, where we like I congratulate you of like, congratulations Thomas on Unicycle Pizza Time voted best game of 2024. Here's your award.
You win $10,000! Woo!
Thomas, how long are you programming?
Sinds derde middelbaar.
So final year of junior
No,
or middle school.
third year of.
Yeah, but
Middelbaar.
you have to convert to US.
Just say an age maybe. Is that not easy? How
Fif-
old are you usually?
You're 15, right?
No, I'm 26.
No, I mean back then. You shouldn't ask me because I skipped a year, so all of my
I don't know.
years are
When do
fucked
you
up.
usually start?
I think
it's 6 for the first grade, and then 6 year extra, so 12. So it's like 14, 15. So it's like 11, 12 years. Damn, there we go.
Yeah, too long.
Yeah, makes you consider your life choices, you know.
Yeah, say the prize pool is 100k and then give it to yourself.
I mean,
Do they still have America celebs shilling random stuff in Japan? I think the only one is is it Anna Taylor-Joy or Anya Taylor-Joy, who does makeup ads here. That's it. I think it's Anya Taylor-Joy. Yeah.
oh, that's Princess Peach.
I never watched that, but yeah, it's Princess.
I mean, I've never watched this either, but I remember like a Nintendo Direct and I was like,
Yeah.
this is I mean, yeah.
They also imported, I don't know if you ever saw it, we had the Japanese Oktoberfest here I think it ended a few weeks ago.
Oh yeah, I saw you guys send things of it.
They imported some random German band to just play every day at the German Oktoberfest. I don't think they spoke any Japanese at all. They just had to play the same songs 2 hours a day for a month straight, and they did it. And I'm like, damn, they must have gotten a good bag to do that.
Imagine not getting a thanks for subbing. Wait, who didn't get a thanks? Because I think we thanked Alessandro, we thanked...
Atlas?
Oh! T-Reader, he also subscribed. We missed it.
Wait, when?
I'm sorry. Here at the top, it was a normal sub. Thank you, T-Reader. Good for calling us out on that.
Alessandro?
But it's like the last, after Alessandro's, it's...
Oh yeah, I see.
We completely missed it. Thank you so much.
I'm drunk, guys. Too bad. Do we have some other stuff to talk about?
Let's take a look.
Damn, we dropped
We dropped what?
88% positive only for UPT.
Ooh.
Doomed.
Yeah, we did indeed miss it. So
yes.
the thing is, we heard like 5 oohs
And
constantly. It's like, okay, well, just wait till they're gone. But
yeah. If you don't have a Steam page, how long to get a demo live? The Steam page takes like a week for approval, and then you can submit the build at the same time. Like, as long as you've sent the Steam page for approval already, you can send the build for approval as well, I think. So in total, if both get approved the first time, it's like 5 days or something.
Twitch is making me sick. I prefer watching on YouTube. What do you think about that?
I agree with that. I don't like Twitch either. If it was up to me, I would only stream on YouTube, but Thomas, he always fights for the Twitch boys.
Yeah, I fight for you guys. You guys have rights too, goddammit. I'm here for you. And also, I think I said it before on stream, and it sounds horrible when I say it like that, but Twitch is a lot better, in my opinion, for supporting creators, because you have things like the subs and so on. Sure, you have members on YouTube, and it helps. But the thing is, members on YouTube are also for like videos and so on.
Hype chest, whatever that is. Personal best emote. What?
I mean, you got a new emote, I guess. But basically, Twitch is a lot better to support creators, I think, when because you have things like the subs. Like for example, everyone who just did the Prime subs, the gifted subs, the normal subs, those things help a lot in the end. And especially if you look at how many viewers we have on Twitch, and how much we, like if you compare the two, it's like 85% of the viewers or something are on YouTube, but like 50-50 maybe from revenue between Twitch and YouTube. So that's like, I think that's crazy. It's like, Twitch is easier to support creators.
What would you say is the best way to market a horror game while developing?
Make a good trailer.
Trailer and GIFs.
Yeah.
I have a problem, Thomas. I need to use the restroom, but I'm kind of locked. I mean,
And you want to keep going?
yeah, of course, but I don't know if I can actually even just. Maybe I can.
This is.
Can you
speak? No, I
scooch a little bit to the side? My dump truck is too big.
Don't show your dump truck for free.
There is no fucking way I am getting back in.
I'm not going to move out of the way. You'll do it. You'll be great. Marnix, what are you doing under the table like this? Please, we're on stream. Someone suggested you to take a bottle, by the way. For peeing, I assume. Are you not going to take your mic with you?
No, I'm not gonna take my mic.
Why
with
not?
me.
Because that's weird.
So they want to clip it. I mean, please, someone make a clip of that, because why I'm blushing? I'm happy. You don't see what I'm seeing right now, huh? Oh, T-Reader clipped it. Perfect. Yeah, the uwu. That's a great NSFW content. What and where can we find the first game you released? Trying to gauge what first games looked like when you went back in time with the knowledge you have now. It is basically not available anymore. However, we made a video about it on our channel. I'll take a look if I can find it. It was called Sled. It was the first game we actually released. I released. The other boys weren't involved yet. I don't know if I can easily find it. Give me a second. BiteMe games. Nope. Where is it? I don't know how we titled the video anymore. It is somewhere, I swear. Marnix,
Thomas,
how did we call the Sled video?
I made a game, it sucked, here's why.
I made a...
You literally told me how to title the video.
Alright.
You
Wow.
should be able to hear me again. Oh god, I
don't find it. Bruh. You're almost there. You're doing great.
I'm doing great.
Well, basically, you can find it.
I can find it for you if you want. Maybe I'll just do the stream like this. Oh,
You're almost there. You're almost there.
this is why you shouldn't skip yoga.
You're doing great.
Yes.
The table moved, but it's fine. I'll forgive you.
Nothing happened. Are you gonna find it? You
Yeah,
think?
I'll just look on the channel itself.
Sort by oldest,
Why?
and then you just scroll. Because we didn't upload that many videos before. It was before we did 2
Wait,
uploads
really?
a week.
I don't know what the
Yeah, here.
thumbnail. Oh yeah, here it is.
I made a game.
500 views.
Damn. Great. Were you sharing your screen?
No.
Luckily. Japanese ads? Or
Here's the video, by the way.
trying to gauge what first games looked like.
So yeah, that's the first game. It was pretty shit. But it had a lot of scope creep because it started like a simple game and then in the end it was like a multiplayer base building and so on. So yeah, it was crazy. Are you going to do more code tutorials? How did the input one perform? I actually haven't looked at it.
Pull it up.
Sure.
Because I also haven't checked in the last few days.
Thing is, on launch it performed horribly. Like, horribly. Here we go.
Yeah, share. Are you sharing your screen?
Now I am.
Analytics.
Let's take a look. Do you guys like it or not? It's very slow.
The suspense is... no.
It's horrible.
It's awful.
It's horrible.
It's miserable.
1.3k. I mean, it's maybe in like a year.
Yeah. Individual Kex has UPT passed Forge Industry for a while. I think almost a month at this point.
Yeah.
UPT has surpassed
Look at the
Forge
cute.
Industry.
Look at the cute guy though.
Cute. Yeah.
I mean, the thing on my shirt,
I
not
know,
me.
I know.
For people thinking I'm that crazy.
So yeah, Unicycle Pizza Time is our top selling game now.
Yay! We got rid of the weak link.
No, because one of the people on the AI and the slop video was like, oh, but Forge Industry, like, no, he was like, your latest released game only has 26 reviews and looks horrible. And I think I commented on him, do better. And then I shadow banned him. So
What was the game? Sledge? No, Sled.
Sled with a D. So get rid of the GE, but you can't find it anymore.
Yeah, you can't find it anymore. And it was also on mobile, by the way.
Yeah.
So,
Have pizza. Oh, the Code Monkey video did fuck all for Unicycle Pizza Time.
yeah, it was a good video in my opinion, but it doesn't boost sales.
I think the game wasn't out yet as well when he made the video. Was it?
No, it was out because he said like he was talking about numbers even, I think.
Oh, okay, maybe. It did nothing, basically. Most of Unicycle Pizza Time is China and... No, not... Yeah, it's Korea and Japan.
But yeah, also to maybe go back to the tutorial topic, I think you...
I am against it.
Yeah.
You wanted to do it.
I wanted to try it and I now don't want to do it anymore.
Okay.
Because the thing is, first of all, it performed horribly. And in my opinion, the only reason why we should do tutorials is to try and get fresh blood into the community.
So we can funnel them to our course, Ultimate Unity.
No, so we can funnel them to our Byte stream. I mean, to other content.
Okay,
basically.
yeah.
But the problem is, our audience does not want this. Like
I don't want it.
Yeah, okay, true, but I mean, our regular viewers, they don't have anything about it because we're usually engine agnostic. We do Unity tutorials.
Yeah, like only 30% or 35% of our audience even cares about Unity to begin
Yeah,
with.
and then not to mention that a lot of those people are like, they watch us not because of our coding expertise or whatever. They just watch us because, hey, tips for marketing, hey, your story, hey, whatever, like the tier list, all those things, but it's not exactly that. So
Like if we would do tutorials, but it didn't work, like it got even worse views, is the making a game trailer from zero live. I think that is a good engine agnostic video, so to say, but it performed horribly as well. To be honest, I want tier lists and reactions. We're planning a new tier list, so
should we make reaction content then?
no, that was.
I think sometimes reaction content is fine. I've told you this before, but not like
Have you seen the content
norm.
they make where they react to our videos?
Yeah.
It's miserable.
some of them is fine, I think.
I think generally I would prefer if people don't react to our videos. At least I haven't seen anyone do a react to our videos where I feel like there was actual value.
Yeah. But in general, I think React content can be fine. It just can't be the main thing we do. We do it like once in a month max. And that's even already a lot, in my opinion.
Yeah.
Also, there needs to be something good to react to.
It's the cakes. He reacted to 2 of our videos, if I remember correctly. He did another one a long time ago. Let me check. Okay, no, didn't he? I swear. Okay, I guess not. But
Is it a German sounding guy?
yeah,
Okay.
they made a game, and there's like parts where it's like he pauses the. It's like I did like here's how I marketed my game. He paused it, and it's like I would do YouTube, and then he resumes, and it's like yeah, I used YouTube, so yeah.
I mean, yeah. I mean, that's basically reaction content, right?
Why does Streamlabs take t.brush as a link?
I don't know. Man.
I'm sorry, A6 Giddy World. Streamlabs just really hates everything.
Do call-out videos to cause drama.
I think what we do with the Byte stream, it's like a little bit easy. I think that is like the React style.
I mean,
Almost.
I see it more like news.
But it's like, is it news?
I see it more
We
like a
kind of
news
react
show.
to like the how to mark the game article. It's more React content.
That's also true, I
but
guess.
I don't want the video to video.
That's actually true. Yeah, we do news and then we react to it, I guess is fair.
Yeah. So I think this is like the most we'll go there. I enjoy your channel. Good. Thank you very much. I won't read the rest. No. Because you covered a lot of stuff on a casual level. And I get to know where I should deep dive. Yeah. And the transparent things, indeed. I wish the thing is also, yeah, deep dive content. It never gets as many views, and that's like, it's like so sad because I want to do it, but that's why we have the Patreon at the end of the day.
Yeah.
Because then I don't like Patreon does not have the dashboard with 1 out of 10 or 10 out of 10 performing video. I just make what I think has like more depth and more value, and I just upload it there.
Yep.
Keeping up with BiteMe games, you know, making vlogs is really hard.
Also, we made some vlogs before, but people usually don't like it either.
I think it did all right actually. Huh?
You think so? I think it was like 9 or 10 out of 10. From what I remember, at least.
What are your opinions on doing DLC while in early access? I feel like I had this discussion on Discord a while back. It depends what style of DLC, I think. Is it like a cosmetic hat and it's more of a, hey guys, we kind of need more money and you want to have a way like that? Or is it like already content expansion? I think content expansion is a big no-no. If it's more of, hey, we have like a supporter, like kind of like a supporter pack, it's fine.
No.
Yeah. Office tour when, my dude?
We don't have an office.
We're just in my Airbnb and I like moved the table.
Yeah. Okay. So if in case you didn't notice, when we're in Belgium, we use my
Full-time
job's office, which is like my employer. He just said, sure, you can use it. Great. While we were in Japan, we first used the Airbnb I'm at.
We just use whatever has space.
And then now it's this. While we were in Tokyo, we did the bed because we didn't have any place to go.
The bed stream honestly was so awesome.
It was so funny.
We made so much money as well. It was so profitable.
Okay, true. But
who would have known that showing your I didn't even show my nipples on stream, and we made $160 from it. I was doing it for the accounting.
But the thing is, did you tell the accounting? How did you get this money? I showed up my nipples.
They already are very confused about how Twitch donations work. They're like, so you don't give them a product? I'm like, nope. Do you have an invoice? I'm like, nope. So I don't know, that's your job.
But it's kind of, I think, okay, you're not gonna like what I'm going to say probably, but usually I'm still of the impression that doing more quote-unquote casual streams, more quote-unquote fun streams,
but
unique streams.
I'm not against it, but we need good ideas.
Yeah.
And you never have good ideas.
I had one good idea and it completely failed.
What was
The
it?
thing next to you. I thought it was fun.
Ah, yeah.
And I think you also thought it was a good idea and it flopped. Maybe show it.
No.
You want to show it?
We gotta keep the surprise. Maybe we'll bring it back one day.
Maybe we'll bring it back. But we tried something like this week. It completely bombed.
Yeah, or it's like they have like a store here, Don Quixote, where we could get like matching maid outfits. It's like a dono, but I think the problem is that we are
too serious of a channel.
Yeah, we're not a variety channel at the end of the day, and I think it doesn't fully vibe with the audience.
I think so as well, but I think it's an Achilles heel to create content.
On the other hand, I think there's more value in edutainment and entertainment.
I agree, but it's not mutually exclusive. Like you can be entertaining but still teach people something. Like for example, you can still give great trailer feedback while in a maid outfit.
Yeah.
Why are you laughing? I'm serious.
Cleaning up your trailers.
Oh, there we go.
As a maid.
There we go.
Brush. Oh, guys. Those are like things we want to do, like, because I'm not spending, it's like $30 for a maid outfit. It's not super expensive. It's like, I'm not justifying that without.
Yeah.
If Chad gives me $40, I'll do like a cleaning up your trailers in a maid outfit. But that is like, we're not like it's one of those things as well where I wonder if we're in Belgium and we go live playing ARAM with the boys.
I want to do it.
Yeah, but the question is,
how would it vibe? How
I would finish my game if I were Sasquatch B. I feel like I've talked about that multiple times in our Discord server as well.
But the thing is, you said a while back, I think it was just to me or to the rest.
The boys.
It was like, a YouTuber needs to reinvent themselves every 2 years.
Oh, I said it to Thomas Stewart.
Oh, there we go.
I said it to 8-year Thomas.
So basically, we're nearing 2 years.
Yeah, but I don't think...
Are we going to reinvent ourselves? Are we just going to become
I don't think we're at 2 years,
streamers?
because we only started, I think, a year ago.
If you start doing stuff for cash, there's no limit. That's...
What are we doing for April Fools? Are we doing the OnlyFans for April Fools? Or do you have a better idea? I know we're still far out, but I was thinking about it yesterday.
I mean, we wanted to do an April Fool's like this year, but we didn't do it.
Yeah, what was our idea?
Weren't we going to make Forge Industries shooter?
Yeah, I don't know why we didn't end up doing it.
Time.
But we knew it like a half a year in advance.
True, but making a shooter, I guess. Thomas, don't pimp your boy. He pimps himself.
I would pimp myself for the money. Yeah. I don't mind. I'm
usually... Okay, this is going to start hard to believe. Usually, I am the sense of reason. I swear. I swear. At least in this case. I think your content has a lot of variations, which I really enjoy. Yeah.
I would buy Forge Industry, but it's not a 2D platformer. What is that take?
The How I Would Learn to Code in 2023 video that Thomas made is what made me get better at programming and able to get past tutorial series. No, he talks about me.
Oh yeah,
I
did make that video.
It was horrible.
That was the worst performing video on our channel, I think.
Not the worst, but one of the worst. I guess it was still good. It's one of the first videos we released, probably. But it didn't perform great.
Jesus, we have 226 videos.
Yeah.
Why didn't we get so many?
Because you release 2 every week.
But why?
And you often, not often, but sometimes you do like you did a week every day upload in August.
Oh yeah, no, but that's not that much. Yeah, this one doesn't count. Devlog 10, best assets for your game, and
I think the asset thing can vibe.
yeah, I think we were just too early because this was
Yeah.
like the third video we uploaded basically.
Yep.
Um,
Like some of the ideas we had at the beginning, I think were actually good. We just didn't have the audience yet.
yeah. Oh, here, how I would learn to code in 2023 if I had to start over. 536 views.
Yeah. You better be one of the 52 likes on the video if it helped you.
I'm surprised it. Imagine sales if UPT was hentai. My dude, we got something for you next game. No, not next game, but the game after that. We got you.
I know it was bad, but it just that much worse that it helped me. I think the content was fine. It was not the best, but not the worst. It performed horrible is what we meant.
I like
So,
how
yeah.
someone remembered my third nipple.
Everyone remembers it.
I don't think...
Everyone wants to see it. Didn't you see the Kickstarter for showing your third nipple?
No.
Okay, good, because it doesn't get saving.
I wish there was one.
It's fine. I don't think YouTube even recommended that vid. It's an old video.
It's a very old
It's like
one.
1 year and 8 months or so. Because it was...
1 year and 10 months. It was uploaded December 31st, 2022.
Ah, yeah, makes sense.
Because it was for the 2024.
Your
And
nipple
then-
is part of BiteMe lore.
And
now.
then, like, I did the video about 2024 instead of 2023, and it's like our number 2 video or something of all time. Number
do you
3.
think it's the host? Huh?
I think it's the host. 500 versus 152,000 views.
I don't think it's just the host.
I got 7 times more likes than you got views.
I don't think it's just the host. It's just the fact that we had like
Um,
30,000 more subscribers.
What is the statement, Seamus? If UPT had fat naked men or rats, it would have been more viral. What game has fat naked men?
I don't know. And you mean big boned, right?
What? No.
Okay.
I wasn't subbed for the 2023 one. It's fine.
So who's going to host 2025?
Are we doing it? Like,
You should do it.
but I don't want to do the same. I should do something.
No, but you can learn something new. Like you probably learned new things and
How I would start an indie studio in 2025. Probably if we take, because now we were talking about game, right? Approach to becoming a game dev. Probably some like roadmap to starting a game dev studio, and then maybe go a bit more not just about the game but about the studio as well. Could probably work. I swear to God, if someone clips this and sends it to Thomas Brush or Sasquatch B, I will kill you if they upload the video before me.
but they will always do this. You will see every somewhat big YouTube channel will make a video like this.
yeah, but
Because it's
I'm-
the easiest way to get clicks, I think.
Yeah, we're doing a year-end wrap-up. We kind of planned that one. I think it's already scheduled even in like our calendar. We're gonna do it because we talked about it once. Let me check.
BiteMe year in review.
Yeah, here's how much money we've made in this year in review. Scheduled for December.
So yeah, December is going to be a juicy month now I think about it.
Wow.
BiteMe Game Awards, huh? The year in review.
Why no one is playing your indie game and how I fixed mine. Did we fix ours?
No, I think ours is still very much broken.
The thing is, you say like Thomas Brush is often more nuanced than other people think, but then on the other hand, he has very strong religious beliefs, which kind of surprises me as well. That he does show in a lot. What are you doing?
The thing here doesn't update, and I want to see.
Oh,
That's it. Goat Monkey is the best goat YouTuber.
Yeah, but
I agree.
he doesn't upload much anymore though,
I think
because he's working on his course, I guess. But like,
Hugo is the goat.
pull up his channel.
He's not a monkey, he's a goat.
Meh.
You want Goat Monkey's channel?
Yeah, because I want to take a look. I think he only uploaded like a few videos in.
Code Monkey.
Oh, he uploaded
5 hours ago.
Did you know this is a Belgian game dev, Blood War Tycoon? They got featured in the Steam Next Fest trailer, and they got a
Oh,
lot of wishlists from
So they are they a good Belgian game dev? I
They're-
mean, successful it seems.
No, they've been on live support. That's the only
But
reason.
20k wishlists.
Yeah, but that is in the last few days because
Okay.
they got featured in the Steam Next Fest trailer.
Okay. I mean, if you get there, huh?
The
What the hell? The Unity Tips trading card game?
It's from like some But how many videos has he released?
Total?
No, not total.
1,000.
Okay, he picked up
Like
the pace.
every...
There was a period, go down a little bit, where it was like one video a week or something. 3, 4, 1 month, yeah. Like this period he didn't. He's getting back, so
Good, because we need him. The indie game scene needs him, right?
yeah, he's better than Breckies.
I mean, Breckies is gone.
What do you think of React content, like what Code Monkey does? Like the video where he reacted to Unicycle Pizza Time. Would that be something that you would want to upload on our channel? I'm gonna say no, but I want to know your take.
If there's something to learn from it, it can be fine.
Also, why is Donald Trump live on? I just see this.
Wait, what? Is he actually?
Donald Trump is live on Twitch.
Is it actually him? Oh, it is him. Oh, it's just him.
Why is he on Twitch with 4.4k viewers? Anyways, let's not.
Hey, Donnie, if you're watching this, please rate us after your stream. Imagine you do like the first rate we ever do is to like a channel of a political
I
person.
don't think we did that. Anyways, Code Monkey.
The React content I think can be fine,
Okay.
but I wouldn't do it often, and there needs to be a good story. Because of course we always speak from our experience, but sometimes people, like for example, the interview you did with Thomas Stewart. It is basically telling your story. Of course, you tell it yourself, basically.
But there's
You just
no
ask
React.
questions. No, there's no React. But he doesn't necessarily also only react. Huh? He talks about the video, about UPT and what we did. I don't even see it as React content.
Yeah.
But if that's the kind of, if you mean basically you take a dev's story, how they did it with their game, and you talk about that, I think that can be fine.
Yeah.
If it's just, I play a video and every 20 seconds I pause.
You pause and you talk.
And you talk about it, I think that's less fitting for our channel.
Aren't we doing that for the subathon, where we're just gonna like put other people's videos on whilst we're sleeping?
Probably. Code Monkey versus Marnix versus Thomas Brush in a Muscle-Man mud wrestling
Thomas Brush
competition.
would never say no. Hugo, if you're ever down, you're gonna win. But if you ever want to do Turkish oil wrestling with me, hit me up.
He will fly to Portugal for it.
No, we'll both go to Turkey. It's Turkish oil wrestling.
Fair.
Have you ever seen Turkish oil wrestling? How it looks?
No.
Look it up.
Code Monkey made a tutorial of Vampire Survivors game like years before the hype. Really? I didn't know that.
I know he did the cooking one, and oh yeah, someone was like, did you notice that after Code Monkey's 10-hour course there were a lot of overcooked type games? Yes, definitely I noticed that. And that is where this is once again going back to the slop thing. This is where you as a developer, put it on screen.
Yeah, but keep talking. I'm just going to...
Where you as a developer need to understand that, hey, probably I shouldn't just copy Code Monkey's course and put it on YouTube, on Steam, but you should do actually something good with it. So they oil you up and you wear these tight leather pants.
This is what you want to do?
This is the gayest. Turkey is very anti-gay, but they have the gayest sport ever.
Oh, this guy is a unit.
That's the only point where you have grip as well.
No, I just mean he's a unit.
Oh, I thought about where the hand was going.
I mean, that as well. What is he doing? So you want to do this with Code Monkey?
Code Monkey's never gonna talk to me anymore. Let's go back to what was I talking about? Oh yeah, his scores. Some games from our viewers, they add on to it. Other games, like some devs that I know, they just basically reskinned the team, but added no new mechanics and things like that. I think if you add more mechanics on top of it, it's good. If you just take the Code Monkey course, put that on Steam, and then maybe change like some textures, that's you're getting closer to the slop area already.
Do you think it's too late for Vampire Survivor games?
That was something I wanted to talk about.
There we go. I reminded you.
In the Steam Next Fest point for the Byte stream, so many games were roguelite survivor-likes. So many of them. I was going through the list of our 75 entries because I was looking like, hey, are there any like boomer shooters? Because I really enjoy boomer shooters. There were none. But there were so many 2D platformers and there were so many survivor-likes and like survivor-like-ish games. So there is definitely a big increase in them still. I don't know, yeah. I
mean, yeah. I think, okay, not the
This is-
best advice.
This is also a video I'm planning soon-ish of like what even is a saturated genre and should you care?
Yeah, that was what I was going to say. It's like, it's probably not good marketing advice, but I think if you have if we were to enter a survivor-like genre right now,
Hypothetically,
hypothetically,
we're definitely not planning that.
now you make it sound like we are planning that.
Why you make it sound like that? No, we're actually we're planning an MMO.
Anyway, if you were planning something like that, I think it's possible, but you need something to stand out.
Oh, but normally you don't need something to stand. Wow,
No.
giga brain take here.
Actually, not. I don't think so.
you don't need anything to stand out.
I think there are certain genres. For example, the one that has less games released, like RTSs and so on, where you can make a cookie cutter RTS, and you
No.
have a decent chance of some success. While if you do it in an oversaturated genre, it is a lot harder. I mean,
But every genre,
my
I think,
point is, the more crowded the genre, the more you rely on the
thing is
unique part,
that I have though,
which is logical. in
for
my
the video script I started on it, is that honestly, if you look at the numbers, every genre is saturated.
opinion.
Even
fair.
like 4X games at this point, there are so many coming out. Like almost one a week. Okay, sure, it's less, but it's still like you're thinking about an RTS is like hundreds of hours of gameplay. Where one a week, two a week is still almost too much.
No.
So yeah.
Like any general statement about this is wrong in some way, yeah, probably. There's never one answer. Life is not black and white, it is a grayscale.
No, everything is slop and I should kill myself because I think AI is awesome, supposedly. So oh,
Please, please
I
go
need
to
context. What is, I always hear 4X. What is 4X? It's games like Civilization, Millennia, Age of Empires. It stands, the 4X is for the, it's like command, conquer, exploration, expansion. I'm just gonna look it up. Explore, expand, exploit, and exterminate.
Yeah.
So it's like the four main mechanics basically, so that's why you call it 4X.
Based on your experience, I want more videos like steal these 5 insane tricks to make your indie game an instant hit.
What even would I talk about?
I don't know.
What can I steal that's
No, don't say it yet. They have to watch the video for it.
But I don't know. I'm asking the void.
Maybe this insane trick is
Have tiny glade graphics. Good. What a trick.
the trick to succeed on Steam is have 100,000 plus wish lists.
Nixon, I think when you say I made 4X game, I'm assuming you mean number 4/X, not 4X as in foreign exchange, because then I mean, honestly, a foreign exchange, like exchange rate game where you're like on a stock market could work as well. Okay, that's the joke. Okay, we got there.
It's like the meme, like the joke. You also by the way, over me. By the way, I didn't get it.
Yeah, you're not. I watch 4X dropshipping YouTubers for fun. I don't think you do.
You do you. I mean, you have free time free time. You have time for a reason.
That's why I have earbuds to sleep with. That's how I catch up on the entertainment.
Alrighty. What are you feeling?
You wanna, guys, give us a good topic or we're gonna kill the stream.
No, we're gonna Pepsi the stream. You can't use words like that, I think, right?
Oh, because I haven't told more offensive words to the stream.
I don't know. What offensive words have you used?
Remember the AI segment?
Yeah, but I think you were
I think
very energized. But I don't think you said a lot of bad words.
The topic of girls in games. Thomas, do you think girls should have Adam's apples?
What?
Next topic. Did you cover your runway status? Were we gonna cover it this stream? I don't think we were planning on. Oh yeah, that was another thing. What were your thoughts on mobile games? So there is actually, it's something I only realized because someone in chat asked earlier, there's no category for the BiteMe Game Awards as a mobile game.
You want to add it?
No.
Okay.
It's not as much our target audience, and I think it's also, it's not for indies anymore, mobile game dev. Yeah, you can make mobile games, but it's disgustingly hard to stand out. Oh god. So Steam has a soundtrack for Sex with Stalin. I know Sex with Hitler is a game as well. The thing is, it's just a top-down engine asset flip.
The name is probably why.
The name is what sells it.
Yeah.
How about audio-only games? So what?
Will the Wii make a comeback?
What are these questions? How would you make a Survivor's like stand out? Underwear. Have it be very scantily clad naked girls.
I mean, there are probably other ways as well.
Opinion on browser games. Publishers like Crazy Games getting more popular. Indeed, I think they're good, but you just need to... You can't take a Steam game and put it on browser. You need to... If you make a browser game, you need to focus on it's going to be a browser game and not a Steam game from the beginning. There's a very lower overlap. Someone should make a Magical Girl Survivor like. That would be very funny if someone did that. So, yeah. When will Souls-likes go away?
But the thing is, Souls-like? You mean the... Okay,
Like,
what part of Souls-like do you
the combat. There's like so many goddamn prototypes on YouTube
but-
of like Souls-like combat.
Yeah, true, but Souls-like combat is just in the end very time, like
No,
the
also
cues
like,
and so on.
and like the dodge rolls and
Oh,
things like that.
they actually mean completely.
That's what I would guess.
Okay, because a lot of people are like Souls-like, and they just mean Souls-like combat for like there are like obvious cues, and you have to like time things and so on. And it's
Yeah.
it's like a term that you can do it so narrowly but so broad at the same time. So I'm not sure what exactly they mean.
Yeah.
I'm a full-time solo mobile game dev. You can definitely make money on mobile.
Yeah, you can also...
Also, you earn money. Would be nice.
You also have people who make money from mobile games. You have also people who make money from VR games. I think just the barrier of entry for indie game dev is much harder on mobile, even still, than Steam. And that's why I kind of do it less. Do overlay games have potential? Seems like you died quick after the first one. I guess you mean Rusty's retirement of... Yeah, Rusty's retirement. It's
It's a thing in the browser
at the
bar.
bottom, yeah. I think there's only so much you can do with it. I think it needs some innovation. And it's like once the first one was done, the only thing others could do is kind of just copy it. And also Rusty's Retirement of Revenge immediately is not just the first, but it was also a top of class game. And that's the problem. If you are not first to market and you're also not the best, yeah, you're not selling anything.
Yeah.
What is the most toxic side of game dev if you had to pinpoint it? Ooh, I'm gonna let you go first.
Game dev or what we do?
Game dev. I assume indie game dev though. Not crunch work, Star Citizen 7 days a week.
Because the thing is, I think most of the toxicity comes from YouTube. Because we have an audience. If we just did game dev...
Oh, no. You even made it in the... You remember what I mean?
I know what you mean, but now you did it, and yours is actually published.
Yeah, come on. I have your footage as well.
Oh yeah, you mean that thing. Okay, that's very fair. Certain parts of certain game communities, I think are very toxic, and it's just one giant incest pool.
I think game dev has the problem of toxic positivity
Yeah.
to a certain degree. I think Palia is a game that
Yeah.
also had that problem.
You say it a lot better than how I try to explain it.
Yeah, so toxic positivity is like, even though everyone is like,
Yeah.
all of these studios are going out of business and things like that, it's like, there has never been a better time for making games. Guys, everyone making games.
Yeah,
You can quit your job. You can go into full-time game development, making your dream games and retiring early, living life, drinking cocktails. That is the shit that is super
Or
toxic.
you talk to someone and they're like, and how is it going? Oh, it's going great, this,
Yeah.
that. And you see their statement, it's like, they lost $200,000 this year.
Yeah, so in Belgium you can access other companies' financial data for free. And like it's very public and it's kind of easy to find. And you talk to like, this is when we went to Gamescom, we had this as well, where everyone was like, yeah, we have like 14 publishers lined up. And then when you ask them, like, how did it go? It's just like, yeah, they're very interested, it's all great. And it's like,
They never get something and they lose
and
money.
also it's like, guys, I also read the news. We have a fucking news show. Like, publishers are not doing great. I am seriously doubting that your game is getting that much publisher interest.
Especially Because then they show the game.
But then nobody, like, we have the nuts to be like, yeah, we ain't doing too hot right now.
Yeah.
And I think that's what I like about my channel and Thomas Stewart as well, like, where we just...
My channel? This guy. This ego.
It is true in Norway that you can check people's earnings, private earnings. It catches if you access someone else's earnings, they can see that you've accessed theirs. That's the
in
one
Belgium,
thing.
it's private.
No, but that's for companies, not for people.
Okay.
In Norway, you can check individual people's tax returns.
Wow.
Yeah, that's Norway.
Wow. Okay, yeah.
It was irresponsible for so many vids to encourage folks to quit and start studios. Yeah, I never said that. We say the opposite. We say, don't sell your house.
And I also sold him when he quit his job, and William, by the way, multiple times, don't.
Yeah.
And I think they also, like, you were in a position where you wanted to quit anyway, so it's like, I'll just risk it.
Yeah.
But that's, like, think about it for, like, 20 seconds at least, man.
Yeah.
Like, you're making a big decision.
So I think toxic positivity is the biggest thing, where everyone is, nobody dares to say, yeah, my game is kind of not doing great.
Yeah.
Because nobody else says it, and you don't want to be the guy who is like... Because then, if you do say like, oh, my game is not doing great, that's when the people come out and they're like, yeah, of course your game looks like ass and whatever. But it's the same people who, when you just give them your PC and be like, hey, what do you think of my game? I was like, oh yeah, I really like the gameplay and oh, the graphics and that. Whereas I'm sitting there like, but this game is never gonna sell, you know
Very
that, right?
two-faced.
So,
yeah. Someone asked, how do I get YouTubers, how to convince YouTubers to make video games about your game? Will you rate my game type content in the future? We just did 4 streams this week.
Wait, where was the comment? Was it
YouTube. We did 4 streams this week where we played viewer games and basically tier listed them.
Also, Nick's I made like 2 videos about that. One of them was like a month ago, not even.
Yeah, so make sure you are subscribed and keep up with all the content.
You clearly are not a true fan. I'll pull up the video and send it to you all. Where was it? How we spent $0 on marketing.
Yeah, true. No one ever talks about how they are stuck with less than 100 wish lists. You only see the success. Yup.
Yeah, that's the thing. And that's what I also don't like about like YouTubers who... I'm gonna do a Patreon kind of hit piece probably tomorrow. That's gonna come out. Of like YouTubers who only show the graph, but they kill the bar chart. Or like they kill the legends.
Yeah.
And
I 6x my wish list. Did you go like, from 1 to 6?
Yeah.
Or what did you do?
They like show a spike, but it's like you look up their game and it's at like 1.5k wish list, and it's like this is not worth it in their case. Thomas or Marn X, how do you all feel about someone making a horror game as their first game? Since you guys tier list and how to market the game, I recommend making mascot horror. It's a good idea. I think it's pretty good.
It's decent. Mm-hmm. What's the one mistake almost every game dev makes that but won't admit?
Starting. Starting game dev.
That's the mistake.
That's the mistake.
Well, lack of marketing and blaming that it is an algorithm instead of a game.
I also came across this yesterday.
Wait, what?
This is
Batman in a wheelchair?
This is what a wheelie terror could have been.
It's amazing.
This is.
I mean, it's just the normal game.
And it's even in the asylum setting and everything.
Yeah, but it's just a normal game, only it's in a wheelchair. That's actually great.
Anyway. Mortgage your house if you're in your 40s or 50s. That's also a mistake.
Please
but that's not something every game dev makes. I think making a 2D platformer is a mistake. Sometimes I think I can still find it because it was pretty popular.
What are you looking for?
Here. It's like this. Like, you know what? I'm on /r/game dev. You know what? Fuck marketing and research. I'm gonna make the game what I want and like. Fuck it. And then like there's a lot of like toxic positivity I feel here. It's like, yeah, that's the way to do it. Don't chase trends and shit and make money. And it's like, if you just want to do it as a hobby, similar to like weightlifting or whatever, like I lift weights but I don't want to compete, then sure. But that's not the thing for most game devs, I feel. Most game devs do still want to earn money, whereas not everyone who goes to the gym wants to compete in like professional bodybuilding. There's a very big difference percentage-wise there.
If my dream game was to make a platformer, and I would say, you know what, William Marnix, next game we're going to make is a platformer. I am very irresponsible. They have full-time jobs at BiteMe, and the game will 99.9% of platformers don't earn a lot. It's a reason it's one of the lowest grossing genres if you look at Gamealytic, like the revenue-wise. And what? You don't agree?
No, I'm looking at this.
Ah, okay. Like, honestly, just making a 2D platformer, like, if you have your livelihood at stake, sure, we want to make games that we want, and we do make games that we want. Is it our dream game? No. But it's expected. Be realistic for once. Like, if I say my dream game is creating Baldur's Gate 4, the three of us are never going to do that. So, I mean, yeah.
The platform. Oh, did Mushroom. Oh, what did they do? What did they do? Oh, is it the one from Misgif? Did you ever see the Misgif Rage game?
No.
So you know Misgif. He's a streamer. Look up Misgif in the meantime.
Sure.
Unrooted. That's it.
Misgif.
Oh my God, no.
Oh, I don't want to see their Insta.
It's with a K. Mizkif. Misgif. This guy.
Oh, he has a cute cat.
Okay, well, he has 2 million followers on Twitch. Just share your screen, by the way. Yeah, go to his YouTube channel. Or,
we got drunk, so she dominated me.
Or okay, look up Misgif. Look up Misgif game. And then Control F minus 300,000. I can't find it.
You know when it was?
It was not that long ago. Go back and just in Google Misgif game.
Sure.
He's big regardless. It's like 0.1.
Unrooted.
Unrooted. Yeah, the video minus 300,000.
Oh, I saw.
Ready? 3.
Yeah, let's
1.
mute it and let's not play the full video. We're not.
That's not what I wanted to do anyway.
Okay, good. He made a game. I think it was published. Oh no, 85 plus games. It's not Mad Mushroom. I'll send you the Steam link. Pull it up on Steam as well. Here, Unrooted. He made a Rage game. What? Okay.
It's fine.
Here.
Unrooted.
Let's go. So this is the game he made. It's cost him more than 300k in total to develop. He got more wish lists by now. I think probably because the video he made more money than the game itself. The game is currently sitting at 20k gross revenue. It's a platformer, but nobody in OTK, like Asmongold, played it, and Asmongold was just like, yeah, this sucks. This was just like a bad game. And
it's a game made for masochists, by masochists.
Yeah. Kissed.
I'm not native English, don't believe me.
So, yeah, I don't know what the other Mad Mushroom is. Mad Mushroom. But this is at least a...
But the point I think you're trying to make is it's not because you have a lot of views that your game will always
sell. We talked
sell.
about earlier as well.
Yeah. It has to still be a good game.
Can I see what games they have? No, Mad Mushroom games. How do you spend 300k on a platform? That's called people paying for people who live in California, where it's super expensive.
Yeah, I mean, depending on where you live, the cost of living, it's...
Yeah.
If you're in a country like Belgium, it's
California,
harder to sustain yourself.
It's the same with like J. Blow, Jonathan Blow, the guy who made The Witness.
Mm-hmm.
He's paying like people living in California 250k a year in salaries, whereas for the same like money you could get like 5 devs in like not even a third world country, in like still a
in North Europe probably.
Germany even. Germany 50-60k a year is a normal salary.
Yeah. Bluetooth vibrator Morse code battleship. I don't know where that came from, but it is something someone commented.
That's more for chess, I feel.
Thank you, Seamus, for commenting that.
Do they not have a Steam page for their goddamn games? You can't be this incompetent, right? Okay, no. Mad Mushroom.
20k USD in Poland? Damn.
Yeah, like...
So why are we not hiring Polish devs?
Because
we don't have 20k.
also I have you.
That's true. I work at the same pace as 5 devs, right?
Mad Mushroom is currently sitting at 24k and 46k, and those are like big influencers behind it. So yeah.
There has to be developers that start the trends rather than just the ones that make games that are trendy though. Yeah, true. And the thing is, you're completely right. But think about it this way. How many people spend 7 years on a hobby project that they think is super revolutionary to then bomb? Of course, people will say, look at things
this
like
is the platform. My God, you're telling me some influencers thought that this was a good game to make?
you. Okay, so what I was going to say is, think about things like Stardew Valley. They succeeded and they had super impact. He never has to work a day in his life. True.
Same with Little Company.
True. But how many devs succeed in that? Especially if they do it in a market that is not, like at that moment, it is not quote unquote trendy. Like the Harvest Moon-like games, like the farming things that like Stardew Valley, they were very dead. And he just revived it, sure. But what if he didn't revive it? He spent 7 years of his life. I think he quit his job. He was supported by his wife, all the things. That's a massive risk. So it's risk reward. If you want to take the risk, go for it. But if you want to take a quote unquote safer bet, it's still quite an unsafe bet, to be honest. You should probably chase some trends. But yeah, you can win big if you do it. That's at least what I think about it.
What's that new? Didn't Bandai Namco just release like a new game that did horrible?
I don't know.
Or was it not Bandai Namco? Here it is, yeah.
Mostly.
Remember
9 away.
Remember Concord?
Jesus, I've never even heard of this.
This one destroyed Concord in terms of how bad the launch was, if I remember.
I mean, how many active users? So
that's what I'm charts. 144. Right?
Oh, that's more than Concord, right?
Not the all-time peak.
Oh no, the all-time peak.
I'll send you the link for a second so we can talk about it.
Oh god. UPT beat Concord, by the way, even when it was still alive.
I think UPT is
one point in time.
Oh, UPT also clearly beat this game because here we are at 77 active players. It's right now.
Our max is higher than their lowest.
Yeah, so this is a $50 game by Bandai Namco.
Jesus.
That came out.
Why are they so negative about it?
I want you to open the Steam page and figure that out for yourself. I know why. I want to see if you can spot it. Just, you can click on store. So, go through the screenshots and figure out why this is not screenshot, but sure. Figure out
screenshots.
Why people, yeah, I know 60k for a full-time game in Belgium is the same, Yoni. Like,
Are you going to say this is the one with the Adam's apple?
No, that was another one,
Okay.
I think. I think that was Silent Hill, the second one.
I don't know.
She's not hot enough. Sweet Baby Ink detected. This is one of those games.
Okay, but it's just because she's not tall enough, or because Sweet Baby Ink? Because those are two different things in my opinion.
No, it is like Sarkis says, like, because this is not the target demographic. It's the same thing you see with movies, where you had the movies like Madame Web and things like that, where they made movies that were not speaking to the target audience anymore. Captain Marvel and things like that. And that's a bit the problem that we got here as well. This is what Asmongold also had this like a second thing about, where it was like, yeah, I will never play a DEI game. That's games like this, basically.
Now, where are all the DEI supporters? I mean, why aren't they buying this game?
The thing, they aren't there. They're very vocal. That's the whole thing that, as well with the movies, like Marvel superhero movies, it's like, yeah, they are 90% male or something. But then suddenly they started making games that didn't appeal to the 90% male audience anymore. And this is like, this is a game, I also think they had marketing issues because I didn't even know this was coming out.
I also didn't know.
I
mean, yeah.
So, yeah.
I I guess it's good that I don't see the issue.
Yeah, that's the thing with like they are not offended, they're not buying the games. It's the same with the AI artists. At the end of the day, I am not losing anything by one of those people who hates me for having made a not absolutely hateful statement about AI. It's like, this is not our core audience. There is not a world where I will ever get more than the 2 cents in ad revenue from them. So it's like, I don't care. They will never get our Patreon because they're starving artists to begin with. So, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
It looked lame. I mean, yeah, maybe.
Like a girl with good shoulders, so you would like me as a girl, Seamus.
I mean, we can make you wear a wig for a donut goal.
You can do anything.
Put on some makeup. Like,
Anything is possible if you give me enough money. $20 is $20 at the end of the day. That's not that much money even.
I was about to say, like, that's not... Are you committing on that price point, or...?
Yeah, it was also definitely AAA slop, guys. Don't worry. It's not just that. It was also just not an interesting game. But it conquered.
Doesn't help.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Marnix is best girl. You know that, Sun Saturn. So, yeah. Adding, let's wrap it up.
Sure, unless chat suddenly has something good to talk about.
If they have a good topic,
Then we keep going. But if they don't, then
too bad.
X.
Kill the stream.
So
Oh, you never gave me your W's and L's of the week.
Oh,
No, you only gave the...
I think I gave you W's and L's. It was W was the stream, L was the stream.
No, that's... Oh my god.
No.
Kill yourself. Give me a good answer.
W. The thing is, it's not related to game dev.
That's fine. We need to strengthen the parasocial relationship.
So for my main job, I got some good news, and I have some new things that I need to do, and I quite like the news.
Yeah.
So
That's a W?
that's a W.
What's the L?
The L. Another W was karaoke with the boys,
Oh, that's another W.
because I like spending time with you guys. We don't do activities a lot. If we do something, it's either eating, talking about game dev, working, or walking towards the destination we're going to eat. I think those are the usual things we do.
Yeah,
So it
because
was-
you don't want to leave the house.
That's not true.
The boys were like, let's go to Kyoto. And you're like, no, I want to rot max inside and play.
But you didn't join. I want you there. You didn't want to join.
Yeah. Anyway.
But my point is basically, I like doing those things. So that was also W. The L was...
In the meantime, Yoni, you also did not answer how your runway is doing. I don't think that was something we were going to cover. I don't have any interesting updates. And so, yeah, we're doing okay. UPT has done a lot for us. So we're not immediately going bankrupt.
It gives us at least a bit more time.
Yeah.
But it's like not massive enough to fix everything.
Yeah. Where? Can you speak Japanese?
Hi.
He doesn't, and I speak a little bit. ちょっと日本語を喋れます. I don't know. I speak enough to basically be the tour guide for these guys so they can eat and not get hopelessly lost. I can read it, but speaking is the main problem. I know the kanji.
Niju karage onegai. Nijuko karage onegai.
You know, he just asked for 20 pieces of fried chicken. What was your L of the week?
While I think about it, you tell your W's and L's.
Ooh, I didn't. No.
Bro, you can't ask me and then not expect to answer it yourself.
You're the talent.
No, you always say you're the talent. You have the ego of the talent.
W, we closed a good sponsor deal.
True.
L.
The L is harder. I think we had a decent week.
We generally catch more L's than W. No, we catch more W's than L's lately, which is good. I'm looking if there's anything in my calendar. Probably the L would be going to karaoke with you. I don't really have any big L's. Just the fact that I worked a lot, and I didn't work as
Maybe-
much. No,
okay,
I
there is
didn't
an L.
work as efficiently as
There
I
is
wanted.
an L.
What's the L? That's the elephant.
UPT. Level.
Oh, we did. Yeah, we
UPT
didn't
level.
get. We had some problems with UPT. We were planning originally on releasing the construction update 2 days from now. It's
Yeah.
not happening.
No, it's not happening. That's, I think, the only L.
Yeah,
Is it a massive L? Maybe not.
it's not end of
But
the
it's
world.
still sad.
But it's sad.
It would be
indeed.
nicer if it wasn't.
Did you visit cool places in Japan? Well, Thomas didn't, because Thomas was like, I want a rot max inside my apartment.
Someone has to work.
I visited Templezan, which is the smallest mountain in Japan at 4 meters above sea level, which is one of my favorite places here in Osaka. The thing is, I've already traveled to around Japan quite a bit, so this trip for me is less tourism and more just be happy and not be in Belgium.
So what?
What? Cool places. If you want a cool underground suggestion, if you come to Japan and you want to visit something that is not traditional at all, go to the waste incineration plant in Hiroshima. Trust me, it's the coolest shit ever. And watch the movie Drive My Car in advance, and you will thank me. Also, in Ellis, we still haven't gone to a maid cafe.
We were planning to do our 101, right?
Yeah, but then we ended up going to Starbucks.
Yeah, we went there because we're like, we need time to work.
We
on
need to
UPT.
actually work, yeah, but yeah.
Yeah. Do you think it is a mistake to go on holiday and still work?
Like what we do.
Yeah.
This is not holiday at the
Yeah,
end.
for me, it is.
Yeah, for me it isn't. I mean, you took your week off, no?
Yeah, and then I
Wow.
work next week, and then till next week till Thursday, and then I.
Oh, I
take,
meant
like,
for BiteMe. But the thing is
I
also...
didn't take a week off from BiteMe. I took 2 days.
What did
off
we do
from
the
BiteMe.
first week when we came to Japan? Wasn't that the thing? The first week we came to Japan, we were like, we're all not gonna work.
Didn't I end up working anyway?
Yeah, that's the problem that we have. We're like, oh yeah, I want to take a break. And that's what you had as well, right? You had 2 days that you were like, I'm gonna rot max. And after one day...
We went to the gym and I was like, maybe I'll work today.
if you only work like what we do, you get to that point where your brain is like kind of fucked up and you can't... Like, it's like, yeah, I'm relaxing and I'm being a degen and whatever. But then it's like, yeah, actually, I kind of...
Yeah,
I don't want to do this. I want to work.
That's probably the thing I miss. Maybe I don't know if miss is the right word, but the thing that I kind of don't have here is
Playing League? You could have gotten a Korean account.
no, my point. No, I mean I guess, but like there's nothing here that keeps me busy aside from work. Or
You could have gone out more. You're like, I think the problem is you don't want to go out on your own.
I mean, it's more fun with friends.
It's also, you're in introvert country, Japan. It is designed for introverts here.
True. But I don't think I'm that massive of an introvert compared to the rest.
you stay inside the most out of the introverts.
Yeah, but you say that. I say inside the most because I have to work full time on my job and then work for BiteMe.
Then don't work for BiteMe. What can go wrong? You're here for 3 more weeks.
Okay, so you're fine if I just don't work for BiteMe anymore.
Not permanently. If you're like, I want to go to Kyoto or whatever, I'm gonna be like, sure, go. Go. End the stream. Leave now. It's Sunday, you can go.
I'll close it.
Visit an onsen. He is too scared to go. He's like, oh, I don't want to go to an onsen. I went to an onsen with the other boys.
But it's not
but
about
not with you.
It's not about being scared. It's more like
Yeah, but then you complain that, oh, there is nothing to do here. And it's like, do you want to do something? It's like, no, I wouldn't have fun. Let me just stay at home and work.
No, I would love to do other things.
What did you do when we were at the onsen? Did you work?
Maybe. But my point is more like the things that I like. It's usually not something you would like.
Then do it on your own. You can tell me you want to go to an idol concert.
No,
I don't mind.
It's like how I ask you, like, would you like want to go to what is it, Universal thing?
Then go to Universal.
But it's so lame to do it on your own.
Then find a Japanese girlfriend or something and go with
Bro,
them.
by the time I have someone, I leave. I have 3 weeks. But what I was going to say, the thing that I quote unquote miss the most from Belgium is,
What did you do in Belgium?
for example, going on dates.
Oh yeah, you can do that here as well, Mr. Casanova.
No, because I don't speak the language.
Going on dates, my dude.
Or going to their
way to flex to the audience
That's
that you
not-
got bitches.
That's not what I mean. Or like going for dinner with other people than you guys. I did it with colleagues a lot because I enjoyed my time with some of them.
Yeah.
And those things.
Do you want? I have friends in. Do you want to meet up with like Daniel Hijazi from?
No, I want to meet with people I like.
Okay.
What is this conversation?
To be continued. Tier Reader, you actually have a good question. How does taxing work on Steam after sales? I hear people saying you have to take care of it yourself. Others say that Steam does it automatically. Steam does it automatically. You get paid royalties, basically. So Steam, that's one of the benefits of Steam. It knows for every country. Are you logged into our Steamworks by any chance?
Yeah, I can get there.
Okay, we're gonna need some time for this, bro. You're not signed in. God damn it.
But I am signed in.
Oh.
It's just this guy has no faith in
Go
me.
back up. Financial info. Are you signed in on this one as well? Because it's a different site.
We're about to find out.
Okay.
There we go.
Then you go to reports. And then let's pull in the one for August. And then let's go through it.
Let's go through it. You sure?
Let me think. I don't think there should be anything in
Is this
here.
something we can show?
Yeah, this is something we can show.
Okay.
But this is like the full statements on Steam. So what we usually show is not this. This is just way too much information. But let's go to the bottom one here. Live to date, sure. So this is what we earned for the month of August. So September isn't in here yet. You can see the units sold. That's why there's... you always have to wait more than a month between a game sale and it actually being paid out because it counts for the 2 weeks that people can refund it. And then what you get here is VAT/sales tax collected as a category as well, and it automatically takes that out to, into account as well. Because some countries like Belgium is 21. If you go back up actually to the top, it even states all the way at the top, the green text. It says like they will reflect the royalty statements because certain countries changed their VAT. For example, like Luxembourg and things like that, they increased it. Steam does all of that for you. That's one of the big advantages. It's not just the platform. It's actually the tax stuff as well that they do for you. I have to make one invoice a month, invoiced it to Steam, called like royalty payments, and that's it. And that's basically how it works. So that is the last game dev thing to wrap it out. Meaning you can just cash out and use it. Yes, all of the money you get then, well, technically you would still have to pay company earnings tax depending on your country. Like if you make a profit, you have to pay 25% in Belgium on those profits, but you can use this money basically. You don't need to set anything aside out of like, as long as you're like not, basically company tax is different, but VAT and sales tax is covered already here. So yeah. And on that note of game development, thank you very much for following Mikey1SDF. I hope you didn't just join in right now because I have some bad news for you then.
What is the bad news?
We're gonna be ending the stream now. Thank you everyone. Oh. How does game devs receive their money? Does Steam send it daily, monthly, or at the end of the year? Monthly, with a 30-day delay, and it has to be at most at least $200. So that's it. Yeah, you still need to pay income tax. Steam covers the logistics, but income tax is different than sales tax. So income tax is the difficult one. Sales tax at the end of the day is just take all your profit, take all your losses, pay 25% if profit. So yeah. Anyways, let's just wrap it up. I know, but advice for a 2D game artist seeking a programmer. How do you find serious, reliable devs? Find them IRL. Don't do it. It's really hard to find someone on Discord, honestly. It's really hard.
You can try. We have a looking for partners on Discord.
But you can try. Go to IRL events and find someone there.
Yep.
That's it. Thank you very much for watching. If you have questions, join our Discord, sign up to the BiteMe Game Awards if you want, if you have any questions. Royalties is like a little bit different as well. I think you only in Belgium, but like what is royalties as in like true royalties versus what Steam pays out are different. And you have the copyright stuff. It gets deeper than that, but this is the main one.
Yep.
So anyways, I'm hungry.
Oh, so we're going for lunch?
I don't know. Yeah.
Well, early lunch, so brunch, I guess, but
I don't know. Let me first send this. Join our Discord if you want, and sign up for the awards if you haven't done so yet with your games.
BiteMeGamesAwards.com, or just click the link that is going to appear right now.
Yeah. And let's end the stream.
Sure.
Don't keep dragging this out. Guys,
just say bye then.
I'm waiting.
waiting.
Go back to working on your game. And
thanks for watching.